game is loading up. It's time to introduce you to Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
Okay. Also, ich weiß nicht, was gerade los war, aber ich habe eigentlich schon gestreamt. Das ging aber irgendwie nicht. Ich habe keinen Plan. Also, das ist echt gerade ziemlich weird. Ich hoffe einfach mal, dass das kein Copyright ist. Gerade am Anfang der Copyright-Song dachte ich mir schon, oh fuck. Naja. Muss ich aber wirklich rausschneiden am Ende. Und schreiben die alle Rewards hin. Was für Rewards, Alter. Also Multiplayer sieht cool aus, aber ich sag euch, wie es ist. Ich bin beim Multiplayer sowas von raus.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle, and more.
See, nobody's paying attention to us.
Oh, buddy, that was one hell of a trailer. Welcome, 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 everyone. I am your host, Golden Boy, and this is Call of Duty Next, the official reveal of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Of course, I'm joined here at the desk by Stephanie Snowden. You got the Senior Director of Studio Communications here, and man, I can't wait to see what we have in store today. Black Ops is a special place in my heart. It was the first esport that I ever got to cast. So this is a great experience. And
ja, guten Hunger, Dankeschön. Die Melone.
It's amazing all around. The energy in here is incredible, but it's been a long time.
Ich spam ab und zu mal hier was rein in den Chat.
Talk about a new Black Ops game out in the world.
Hell yeah.
Damn, does it feel good to be here ready to reveal Black Ops 6. We've got some incredible developers who are going to be joining us at the desk throughout the day. Lots of new to talk about, and even
110k Zuschauer, Junge.
To earn some new loot just for tuning in.
It's as simple as that. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the day, as you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Black Ops 6 just by watching this stream. That's all you got to do on the official Call of Duty Twitch and YouTube channels. And you can see the awesome things.
Stuff.
A lot of tigers. You know, tight like a tiger all across it. All right, folks. And now go ahead and if you're in chat as well, make sure you're out there taking a look. There's some details up there on the chats for both Twitch as well as YouTube, so you can get up to date on everything. But there is so much to talk about here today, and we're not. This isn't like hyperbole. Like there's a ton of shit to dive into.
Big show. We're diving in, and I am thrilled to welcome the multiplayer team from Treyarch to the desk. We have Matt Schrantz, Brittany Perello, and Joanna Long. Guys, I get to see you all the time at the studio. I feel very fortunate for that. But we're here to talk. We're here to talk about the world to Black Ops 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just dive right into this. I keep saying dive. Look at that. I have something on the mind. I can't figure out. That might be some Omni movement. Oh boy. Now we're about to see some live Black Ops 6 gameplay in just a little bit. And as I had already alluded to, Omni movement is going to be the talk of the town. Matt, why don't you tell us, what we should be expecting with this new movement option that's going to be coming to Black Ops 6, because it really does feel like it is changing the game. I'm seeing these players absolutely decimate.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, you said it. They're going to be able to dive right in. They're going to be able
Findet
to
den Fehler, Leute.
Ich
bin da nicht mit dabei.
Omni movement will unlock that ability.
In any direction.
In any direction. To your heart's desire. Omni. That's what that means.
We've been hearing about Omni  movement since reveal. We got to talk about it.
Letztes Mal im WoW-Stream eingeschlafen. Oh shit. Aber dafür mache ich solche Streams, weil ich finde, das ist cool, zu sowas schlafen zu können. Also ich mag das auch immer gerne. Aber bei WoW, da brülle ich nicht rum und so, weißt du, da kann man schön sleepen dazu.
Very good players. I fully expect diving out of windows, rotating backwards, and taking out enemies in all 360 degrees.
All the action hero glory today. And you can feel it for yourself starting in just a couple of days in our multiplayer beta.
Yeah, that's right, folks. So you pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans. You can get early access to Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta now starting in 2 days. That's August 30th. And don't forget to preload the beta starting today. You know, we have the technology.
Echt gespannt, ob es angekündigt wird, dass wir früher spielen können.
Those juicy rewards. But Brittany, speaking of beta, you and the team have been very busy because you're talking about maps. We got a lot of them lined up for launch. Let's take a look.
We got all the maps.
We've got maps.
Yeah.
We've got maps.
Oh my goodness, you got every map. That's awesome.
We've got 16 brand new maps at launch.
Brand new.
All brand new, and we're going to be playing 8 at the beta. So that's 5 core 6v6 and 3 of our strike maps.
Wow,
Awesome.
that is a. I mean, typically, you know, when you for the betas, you get like maybe 1 or 2 maps, a couple morsels. You guys going in?
Big offering.
Yeah,
You're going
you
in.
guys, you're going to see these here today. Brittany, is there one beta map you think folks are going to be really excited about playing?
I mean, there's not just one. They're all going to be great. Getting a hands-on look so that you can practice when the game comes out. But I'm personally really excited for players to play Skyline. I've been slaying really hard on that one in Hardpoint, and you got to dive into the pool.
Yeah. Omni movement, the pool, match made in heaven.
Tell you, it's giving me some, if I'm remembering right, some estate vibes, you know what I mean?
All right,
got some fancy buildings, you know? I like that. I like the way it looks. All right, now we're talking about maps here, but yeah, I love me some modes. Let's talk about some modes here because we got a nice mix of modes that are going to be coming for the streamers to play, for the people at home to be able to play in the beta. But Joanna, there is one mode in particular that has caught my eye when I was looking through the menu, and that was Kill Order.
Yes.
What's Kill Order?
Yes, Kill Order is our new mode for Black Ops 6. It's a combination of a Slayer and objective mode. Every team will have their own high-value target, and is the key to their victory. Each team will want to protect their high-value target, aka HVT, while attacking the enemy's HVT. Any elimination will count towards their team score, but you will get more score if your HVT gets a kill and you eliminate the enemy's HVT.
So you get to be aggressive or defensive, however you want to pick your poison.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite modes so far in Black Ops 6. We've had a lot of fun play testing it. I've seen people getting pretty rowdy in the pit at the studio over this. And if you're selected as HVT, you're actually going to get some unique bonuses, right?
Correct. You will get a bit of more perks as the HVT. You get a bit of extra protection with armor plates, and you can see enemies with directional indicators on their minimap.
Okay, so you can be a little bit of a shot caller
yes,
for
exactly.
your team. Or not, and be a terrible friend, and not call things out.
Turtle up.
Genau das genommen am meisten war.
It's a good way to know who really has your
Manifestiert, Leute.
I know that my friends will not call things out for me, and they will want me to suffer.
You're right or
Hey, ist Justin Bieber aus der Vergangenheit?
Truly, mostly die. Now, let's talk about, because you know, obviously you have all the maps you can play Kill Order on. Is there one map in particular that stands out to you that people should be looking out for in the beta?
I mean, you talked about aggressive players. I'm definitely a more aggressive, high-value target. The game is telling me I'm important, so I gotta.
The game's telling you you're high value,
show
girl.
it. I gotta show it off. So I really like Babylon for that one. Just you're in the action. I'm here, as the HVT, it's easy to just go around, rack up the kills.
Ey, was macht denn er da? Ich dachte, er wurde von Activision gecancelt.
Yeah. I err on the side of carelessness for sure.
We've got plenty of new modes as well as fan favorites returning at launch and into the live seasons. We're only talking about Kill Order here today because it's in the beta. But Joanna, what can you give us a little taste of in terms of you know, modes for launch?
Yeah, of course. We took a hard look at every mode in our portfolio, whether it's your traditional core modes or new modes like Kill Order. And for example, in Domination, we are bringing back objective zones.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Having it as zones allows players to have a bit more space for exciting engagements battling over A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Another thing we took a look at is hardpoint. And what we did there, we basically added numbers to our objective icons to make it easier for players to call them out to teammates and to help players to remember and understand the specific rotations of the zones.
Yeah.
So
Sweats rejoice.
Yeah. Esports gang's excited. In terms of what other modes and newness and maps, Brittany, what have you got for us in the live seasons?
I mean, we're
just a little hint, you know?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Still cooking.
we are still cooking. We've been told players want maps, so
I hear that is
I
a
read
thing.
it on the internet.
We're making a lot.
That must mean it's true.
We've got new things cooking up, and we're also excited to revisit some fan favorites from the Black Ops universe.
Matt, fan favorites.
Yeah. I mean,
fan favorites, you say?
There are certain maps where it just wouldn't be a Black Ops game without. That's all I'll say.
Well, stay tuned later in the show. We might get a
Firing Range, Nuketown.
All right, I'm compelled. All right, well,
meiner Meinung nach auch WMD irgendwo.
Let's go ahead and check out what we have coming up here at Call of Duty next, because there's so much goodness to go around. We're about to kick off our live multiplayer gameplay any minute now, and then we're going to be jumping into zombies later on the new Liberty Falls map. And finally, we're going to round out our live gameplay with a look at Warzone on the all-new Resurgence map. Also, we'll be hearing from our friends over at the mobile team towards the end of the show, because there's a lot of goodness happening over in the mobile side of Call of Duty, so you don't want to go anywhere.
It's cool, dass sie da immer so Teaser reinschneiden.
And now it is time to dive into some Black Ops 6 multiplayer gameplay.
Transition.
We'll be back at the desk in just a little bit with the developers of Treyarch to talk more about classic prestige, weapons, and so much more. But until then, we got two great casters to guide us through the action. We got Miles and Puckett standing by. Fellas, take it away.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. That is right, folks. We are here in DC. Call of Duty Next has now begun, and we get to kick off this degustation, Chris, with some multiplayer.
Yes,
but
sir.
I think the most fun part of today for us is the playground we have to work with. Oh, let's get it, baby. Oh,
Look at this incredible circle, guys.
That's
We're going
krass.
to be playing in here all week long. And of course, Miles, we are going to be breaking down all of the multiplayer. We're starting here with some classic 6v6, and that's got me all kinds of excited, because it's been too long since my hands have touched Black.
It has been a
Fix
minute.
your connection.
Of course, Cold War was the last time I got in there. But ladies and gentlemen, we start things off with...
Why am I lagging though? Hat er gesagt.
A multi-world champion and an absolute demon on the sticks, Chris.
Yeah, that's right. This man just won Worlds a few months ago, already gearing up for the new game. And if anyone is going to showcase just the potential of Omni movement, there's no better screen than this.
So the third kill we get to see him do is a diving forward headshot there. Again, like, this is what you wanted to see. The man's going to be airborne most of the time. If he's not in the air, he's on his knees, slip sliding around. This is a difficult man to deal with, Chris, on the worst of days.
All right, the question is, how long before he gets fully streaked out? It's been, what, 60 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the UAV, counter UAV, and it looks like the Helper Helo is going to be his last streak. So, look, guys, it's a Black Ops game. You know what to look for when it comes to crazy weapons. We've got some awesome streaks being used here. And this man, backwards, forwards, you name it, whatever direction he's going.
Was hat er für einen Skin? Klaus?
Switch it up, taking it over to MZ, who seems to be on the losing end of some fights. But what we love about MZ, never afraid to bring out the sniper rifle at all ranges.
Every Call of Duty I've watched MZ play has just been a sniper fest. Now, she's sprinting already. She's using.
War das nicht eine, die als Cheater auch entlarvt wurde von Call of Shame?
That mega moment where you just get to fly through the air, hit that shot, forward, backwards, doesn't matter. This is Call of Duty on absolute roids.
So gespannt auf Zombies.
Perfect spot for
Ich
her
auch,
to just
leider.
go to town. That is back-to-back, make it a 3 straight kills. Starting to unlock those streaks, and this is just going to get even easier for her.
MZ again. Want to see some snips. Hit a stim. Can we dive? Come on. Get it.
Slam down.
It counts. Flying through the air. Check this out, folks. Oh, MZ, the people are watching.
I love the reach out, though. Mad respect. We got to take our screen over to the man representing the greatest team in the history of the sport, Tim the Tapman, and his 88 Lamb.
A man who will not be hitting any airborne snipes, but he's going to do something. Let's go, Tim. What have we got?
I can't wait to see him in Zombies, where gravity is actually going to be on his side. No spoilers yet, but this stuff gets exciting.
What?
Professor of the School of Flopper on your screen, folks. Tim, though, having a good good time here in DC. He's got a tough lobby. I mean, let's face it, Legion's on his team, KEiNE Brown's on his team as well. I wonder if he's got
Charlie Intel.
I love that. KEiNE Brown making his way back here for Black Ops 6. He hosted Tim the Tapman's tailgate party. Awesome to see him there. And Tim gonna fall once again on screen, but we did see Legion with a little pop-off performance, and now it's Jay Smooth's turn here from the Nuke Squad.
I mean, I wonder if anyone's running the intelligent movement system here, where again you could do things like automatically mantle, automatically slide under, you know, obstacles. It really just allows players to feel a little bit more fluid on the map, not have to use as many button inputs. This is something you can toggle on and off as well. So don't worry, folks. For those of you who are like, that sounds OP, that's not a problem here, boys and girls.
Tim, solid shots once again, and he is trying to get the angle, taking the corner a little too tight there. 0.73 KD. Take me off his screen and show me Hutch.
Hutch, one of the older players here in DC.
Aber es ist ein cooler Commentator, mag ich.
We had questions, Chris. I mean, are the old guys going to be able to hang in this game? And I think the answer is
yeah. I asked Hutch if he was going to run for president. He said he's a little bit busy with Black Ops 6 dropping here this week for the beta. But I can't wait to see the old guard returning here. Classic gameplay meets some brand new movement. And you know Hutch is fired up to try it out.
I mean, we've seen some slides already, and you can see how fluid the game is. I mean, one of the things we've been talking about constantly with the creators who have been here in DC for a while is, what does it feel like? Does it feel like a Black Ops game?
It feels so good just moving around the map. It's natural. My first thing I did was dive on my back, though, and I thought it was so dope that you had to challenge me, and I was already aiming where your head's going to be.
Chris Puckett, supine, prone, fired and kills. Hutch on the right-hand side.
I'm really good at it.
Chris and I,
should we do another lap?
We can do another lap. I don't want to do too many laps because it's going to get hot in here real quick. But ladies and gentlemen, this stage, an absolute delight. We've got creators all around us here. DC is absolutely out of control.
Who thought that we deserve to be in a museum today? Shout out to whoever put this one together. Yes, everybody, welcome in to Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and let's show you what's going on with Hazardous.
Ich find's lustig, dass die wirklich auch das Mic von den Leuten aktiviert haben.
Don't let me do it, he did. Thank God. Schrödinger Lee now on the other side, and it looks like he's the HVT for his team right now, so picking up a lot of points here. Again, oh, it's a dub. It's the first dub we've seen of the day.
We've got multiple different game modes. You saw MZ was playing domination. There is a little bit of the high value target. You're going to score more when you're the HVT. You also get a little bit of body armor that I found went a very long way.
115, actually.
Highlighted red in game, so everyone knows where you are. It's up to your teammates to protect you, unless you're one of GP's friends. And he nearly hitting the old Omni movement dive. Getting nothing but shots there. Another one of the SMGs, Chris, we're seeing here. So much fun here in Black Ops 6.
Methods, I know your gun's really good and you're putting up multi-kills, but can we please see the RC? I need to see some explosions to start the day.
I don't have money for Black Ops 6.
Might pull it in a second. Zenny, he did say to me that this might be his year. He might have to come back.
Wenn man jetzt böse ist, kann man sagen Skill-Issue. Aber wenn man das Geld nicht dafür hat, dann kann man was dafür tun, um es zu holen. Und wenn du was wirklich willst, kannst du es dir fast in jeder Situation holen. Natürlich gibt es Ausnahmen, aber meistens Ausreden.
Announcement to make today. There's a lot of special announcements, folks. Yes. One of Call of Duty's most revered characters is returning for Black Ops 6 launch, Chris. I'm not gonna say. Just watch the video.
He can't be replaced.
Bricktoffen. Der Replacer.
Hi, baby.
Geil, ich wusste es. Das ist das Einzige, was Sinn ergibt, wenn ich sage, der Replacer, Mann. Also, das haben wir nie gesagt, aber mit Replace halt.
I'm back.
Folks, the replacer is back, the one and only Peter Stormare. I think every single Black Ops game, without fail, he is here and he's back. His car's parked outside, Chris. you're going to be able to get him in game soon.
I hope he's doing some donuts. Let's take a look at what's going on with Kinda Funny Games. I saw him post on Instagram this morning. So fired up to play the new title. How was the aim, though? Okay, one shot kill there coming through. Let's see if he can turn into a streak. And I love the dive.
Oh, the dive. Well, folks, this is Babylon. This is one of the new maps here in Black Ops 6. A little small, fast pace. You've got that sort of central pyramid section. A lot of action in there. Obviously, you can see the objective as the B zone here in this game of domination. And that's a GG's. I was just getting warmed up talking about the map.
250 to 145. Not even close. Kinda Funny laying down the hammer. Let's take our screen.
Schreibt einer, Bro, who is that guy?
In fact, we've got
DK Dynamite, Alter.
Showcase what he can do.
Bei dem war ich, habe ich abonniert, wie der irgendwie noch so 6.000, 7.000 Abos hatte, ne? Der hat auch richtig reingegrindet, der Dude. Freut mich auch voll für ihn, also muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, bin ich Fan.
And here in Black Ops 6. Another thing to note here, Chris, this is one of the alternate HUDs we have here. You can see the bottom of the screen there, there's a mini-map, a slightly different style. I think this one's called Recon, I could be wrong.
Can we just highlight the fact that he took out Symphony, Huskers, and Joe in that triple kill?
That's a feat, baby. That's a
Nice Hacker sind Symphony und so.
Everyone here at CODNEX running these incredible PCs. They're brought to you by Corsair. Everyone's setups are absolutely dripping.
We tried these out yesterday. I have never had a smoother experience. I was on mouse and keyboard, and it was like, dude, plug in a controller, plug in a controller. I was like, no, bro, this feels incredible.
This feels real good. Another new map here, Chris, and another CDL World Champion. That was Rewind for a brief moment. Bandura's sniping. Is he hitting anything big?
Bandura, what do you got?
DK Dynamite, der ist mit, sag ich mal, mit eins der Beispiele, wo einfach zeigt, wenn du sowas machen willst, bleib dran, zeig Leidenschaft und uploade immer und immer und immer und hör nicht auf, deinen Upload-Plan zu unterbrechen. Aber weitermachen. Immer weitermachen. Bei mir hat es auch super funktioniert. Innerhalb von 5 Monaten wieder YouTube-Partner. Jeden Tag Videos seitdem. Wenn man bei mir übers Tool schaut, habe ich im Durchschnitt auf ein Jahr gerechnet 17,8 Videos hochgeladen. Das ist absolut insane. Es gab ja teilweise Tage, da habe ich bis zu 16 Videos hochgeladen. Und der Channel-Durchschnitt hat einfach so angehoben, als würden die also am Tag 17,8 Videos kommen. Lol. Aber vielleicht soll ich mal ein anderes Tool auch noch testen.
We'll see what Joe's got in the tank, folks, because this is a man with a very smooth left stick. Hello, that's a sweet gosh. On the dive, Joseph Wosif. They call him the movement king for a reason, folks. He's cooking.
Oh, he's going for the fiver. Clips for days here from Team Joe. Iceman, Isaac, Huskers, and Symphony also on this squad. This may be the most stacked we have seen of any of the lobbies.
Yeah, let's be real. That's a heavy-hitting lobby. And Joe, he's dancing with the best of them. Tons of fun here.
Also die Maps gefallen mir bisher sehr gut, muss ich sagen. Ich mag dieses farbige einfach von Tracks. Ich weiß nicht, gibt mir einfach mehr als dieses komische Grau, was Modern Warfare meistens drin haben und der Rest von Sledgehammer Games auch. Also ich liebe allein Treyarchs Filter. Hello, lady.
Where, in addition to our 215 creators, we also have a few
Lottie.
guests trying out
Lottie.
multiplayer for the first time, and I just
Das was schon öfter mal gemacht.
An RG3. Hello, mate. How are you enjoying the game?
Oh, I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Ist einfach runtergefallen.
4 years? 4 years been waiting for this bad boy.
It's been a long time, and it's good to be back on Black Ops for sure. Now, how much time are you putting into COD these days?
I mean, I'm putting a lot of time because, I don't know if you heard, but I'm recently unemployed, so I got a little more time on my hands, so I'm enjoying this game.
Geiler Typ, Mann.
You certainly do, but look, I don't know who let you go, but I'm glad they did for me because I need to recruit you today. I have 215 creators in this place. It is stunning, but there's only one of me. I need some help, and I was wondering, do you want to come and help me talk to some of these guys today?
Der will zocken.
I thought you'd never ask. Let's do it.
Der will doch einfach nur zocken.
Yes, but here we go. We're going to get RG3 mic'd up. But until then, let's check out more Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Actually, Robert, do you want to take this throw?
Oh, I would love to. Back to you, gents.
What a pro.
The third in the building. Excited to hear much more from him on the team.
The Korean Savage.
We've got plenty of time here with our creators still rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. Let's jump right back into game. The Korean Savage.
That's the name.
Habe ich ja schon ewig nicht mehr gehört.
Are just gravitating early to this MX4. We also see the C9 in the back pocket.
Was ist mit seiner Frisur los, dass er irgendwie da so ein Ding hat, hä? Ich merke da immer wieder, dass ich eigentlich viel zu viel auf meine Haare achte, dass die passen, ne? Wenn ich dann andere Leute anschaue, wie die rumlaufen teilweise. Aber das Ding ist, ich gebe im Endeffekt auch nicht wirklich einen Fick drauf, sondern mir geht es ja so, wie ich mich selber wahrnehme. So andere sind ja mir kackegal. So, wenn mir eine Frisur gefällt, gefällt sie mir.
Yeah, where he tried. Ebase, this is rewind. This is one of the many lanes here on the map, and I say many. I mean 3. There's only 3 lanes. I know lanes. 3 lanes. That's one of them. This is the middle of the map.
Da hat er jetzt aber gerade selber gemerkt, weil many lanes, das hassen die Leute. Fand ich auch immer kacke. Hat er gleich verbessert.
With another totally different HUD. Again, square minimap up top. Everything's different on the right-hand side, folks. It's a little bit difficult to sort of get a hold of. Once you play the game yourselves, once you get the beta starting tomorrow, you're going to be able to mess around with all of these settings.
And you can tell just everybody wants to feel out the Omni dives. You can get yourself into some great positions if you time it perfectly. Here's a fantastic screen to watch. He just won the Warzone tournament at Esports World Cup. Biffle is a monster, but seems to be on the losing end of another lobby as we take our screen over to another Warzone goat Naden.
Oh, so viele. Benny Central, who's actually right over here. He's on from the UK. He's on our right shoulder, Chris, here in the second Oculus, and checking out some of the emotes for these weapons. The blueprints are going crazy already. And speaking of emotes are back, much like to what we saw in Cold War, but just, you know.
Was stand da mit Voice Chat Recording gerade?
I just want to see someone start fragging out, and I think the guy on the left might be the key player to do it. He is a world champion, one of the GOATs, TP, one of the greatest Warzone entertainers is alive, and he's not the only one. We got the full-blown masking force.
We really do. Again, creators all over the place, from all the corners of the world here, folks, brought to DC to sample Black Ops 6 and see how things feel. And so far, it feels pretty good. That is the general consensus, and if you're watching these streams as well, then again, we are dropping some serious pieces of intel.
Ein Chat-Game looks like Modern Warfare finde ich absolut nicht. Also wie Modern Warfare schaut es nicht aus. Es sieht eher aus wie Black Ops 4, bloß mit besserer Grafik. Ich meine, gut, ist halt jetzt auch passend, ne? Weil die Karte erinnert mich auch an Blackout, an Estates. Ist die Multiplayer-Karte auch Estates? Ich weiß gar nicht mehr.
The speed at which you can move in every direction really helps. We're going to be hammering home the Omni movement, folks, in case you were worried.
Also wie Modern Warfare, finde ich, sieht es nicht aus, sag ich ganz ehrlich. Aber er hat, glaube ich, Field of View nicht umgestellt. Weil es sieht viel langsamer aus, als es ist. Er hat Field of View nicht umgestellt, glaube ich.
And I think what you're going to love as soon as you get your hands on the game, assuming you've already pre-ordered or have Game Pass, that
ist cool, Alter, stimmt. Ich kann ja über Game Pass die Beta zocken. Ich brauch's ja gar nicht vorbestellen noch.
2.0 KD. Well, folks, plenty more Black Ops 6 action here. We're going to go to a very quick commercial break. You can still watch the stream. You can check out all the other folks in here as well. Don't go too far. More news after the break.
Watch Tim the Time, man.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators get ready to unleash a force of nature.
I gotta get close range with people though. Moving a little bit slower with the shotgun, obviously. Oh, I can't even see the guys. Oh, Korean danced around me. Hey, thank you, Sniper. Appreciate that. Early up, you played Vorkuta. We saw in the trailer. That would be awesome.
Das ist schon cool, dass die hier von da aus streamen können. Das ist, glaube ich, neu, oder? Das ging sonst nicht.
Guaranteed new map every single match. I don't need a rifle for this map. It's not really a shotgun map, but at least kind of debunking that for you guys.
Ink Slasher ist auch dabei.
I'll try the beta reward. Try the beta blueprint. Try the beta blueprint. Oh, Chopper Gunner? Hell yeah. Good gameplay for buddy Korean.
Schauen wir uns mal gleich an, ob der Chopper Gunner was taugt oder ob der wieder gleich down ist.
We got to kill the sniper and kill the shotgun. We tried it all out.
Oh.
Obviously, Treyarch's been cooking for a while.
God, we have a really solid team.
Have a solid Black Ops 6. So, what was the studio's vision for creating this game?
I think from the start, we really looked at what makes a great Call of Duty game, what makes a great Black Ops game, and we focused our energy on pushing on all those things like movement and all those things that everyone knows and loves about Black Ops games, and frankly we love about Black Ops games, and then just continually asking ourselves like, how can it be better, how can it be better, looking at classic features, other things, so you're going to see a lot of that, and obviously a ton of innovation on MP, zombies that just lean into Black Ops.
Yeah, and I love hearing how you guys too were inspired by Black Ops of old, but also looking forward and how all those things work together.
Yep, people have...
Ja, schreibt einer rein. Was ist denn jetzt los? Alter.
Done in the past. We can't ignore.
Was ist denn jetzt?
Brittany, what are some of the core philosophies that you guys, have approached your map portfolio with for Black Ops 6 multiplayer?
Yeah, I mean, the classic 3-lane design is in there. Globe trotting, getting a lot of unique locations, and, really focused on small to medium-sized maps for that tight gameplay and still offer room for meaningful decisions.
Cool.
Yeah, great. We got a little commotion here in the studio, but moving on, so let's talk more about maps. We're going to take a look at our launch maps here. Closer look at some of the goodness coming soon. Here we go. We got Subsonic kicking us off. Brittany, take us through.
So this one, that was the Persian Gulf, and then this one's our red card map in a soccer stadium in Avalon, our Mediterranean-inspired region. Vault's also in the Persian Gulf. This one's a really fun one. I think you guys have seen in the trailer.
Possible competitive map.
Hopefully.
Probably.
Very, very clean 3-lane. Love that.
Payback.
And we're coming
Die
up
sieht
on
cool aus.
maps here, so let's take a look
Boah, cooler, Mann.
closer.
Hab ich schon gelesen, da freue ich mich richtig drauf.
So a ton of great maps in that. There's 8 beta maps that are just
8
awesome.
beta maps in total. Of course, we've got our 5 core 6v6 and our 3 strike maps. Brittany, let's talk a little bit more about strike maps.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to see them in a little bit, of course, but
these are our extra small maps. Face-off, gunfight, super popular in Cold War, so we wanted to make these part of our standard offering and really lean into the designs for these. And there's a lot of fun, controlled chaos. There's no score streaks.
Yeah, so there's, of course, no score streaks on the face-off maps.
Yeah, we want to let you live a little bit and get around.
Strike maps are some of my favorite. I like to just turn my brain off, run forward, and kill or be killed.
I mean, I think that's how I approach every match of Call of Duty, period. But yeah, I mean, we're calling that the strat, then let's go. But Matt and Neil, we also have intelligent movement in Black Ops 6. Now, this is sort of all part of a lot of the bigger movement changes we've made with Omni movement. Can you talk to us a little bit about what intelligent, how intelligent movement works for players and what it can do for them?
Yeah, so it really started with, we know we're asking more and more of our players how many times we're asking them to click a button or a key, and we want players to be focused on what they want to do and not how to do it. So intelligent movement at a very high level will reduce how many times you have to click your stick to sprint or slide or do all that. So it'll be in your player settings. Check it out in the beta. It's broken up into 3 settings. Please, please, please check it out. It's going to make your game easier.
Yeah, further customization for how you want to traverse the world, which is super awesome. And like I said, Omni movement, we've been talking about it all day. We're seeing it all day around us. You're going to feel it for yourself in the beta this week, hopefully. But it's designed for players of all skill levels. And, if you're a little unsure, the Treyarch team's got you covered.
Yeah, it's from the beginning, we wanted to make sure everyone had those like awesome Black Ops moments, kind of that action hero.
Tja, dann sollten sie einfach wirklich Ding raushauen. Skill-based Matchmaking.
Different players and also just really good players and find their sweet spot of like, I don't want to click to sprint, stuff like that. That's super helpful.
And if you still need help, we've got a training course in the beta on a new map. Protocol.
Okay,
get a sneak peek at.
Das ist cool.
It's a launch map, but go check out the training course if you need to get your feet
Das ist cool,
So
ja.
check out the Omni
Wow.
da
werden wir auf jeden Fall ein paar Waffen austesten.
Movement. Peek at the map of Protocol.
Cool.
And speaking of beta, you can tune into the Call of Duty podcast this week and get some neat tips and tricks. But let's take a look at the beta schedule here, kicking off August 30th. And if you want in on that Omni movement training course, you'll of course need access to the beta. So pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta starting very soon. And don't forget to preload.
2 days.
Yeah, you
2
can
days.
preload now. So what are you doing watching us? Go make sure you're preloading while you're tuning into the show.
I'm preloaded.
And you can also earn, you know, neat rewards. Your XP will count towards
Absolutely. We wanted to make sure anyone that's playing the beta, they feel like they're still progressing in MW3 and those things. So it's just a huge level up.
Come play. Progress.
Come play. Let's do it. All right, we've had a sneak peek at some of our operators out there in gameplay, and people seem to particularly be digging Klaus. But can you talk to us a little bit more about you know, building out these characters and, you know, the factions a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really starts with the story of Black Ops 6 and the single-player campaign. So on one side, we've got your rogue Black Ops agents. You're hunted, on the run. You don't have Uncle Sam backing you. And then on the other side, you've got Crimson One. They do have the military machine backing them, and they're trying to chase down those rogue Black Ops agents.
And it's been a huge push for us just on fidelity of all those. Like you see with the maps, they're the best looking maps we've ever done, but that didn't stop with maps characters as well. So how can we make sure that these are truly Black Ops characters, but just the fidelity that we're pushing on the view model, everything in third person, all the animation stuff. Shout out to all the graphics engineers back at home, but like huge push there.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So make sure you're watching the streams. We're going to get a look at some more operators in action today. But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of these badass Black Ops agents from the Vault Edition. These in particular, that's Adler.
Yeah,
this is actually an Adler skin, which is pretty dope. Do you have a
Joanna, you've got a favorite, don't you?
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is Brutus from our fan favorite map, Mob of the Dead.
Yeah. You know we got to work some zombies in there,
Exactly.
right?
So much zombies.
It's Treyarch. It's a Black Ops game. We need our zombies. There's Klaus.
Yep.
Like I said, Klaus, I think, has been a favorite at Next so far. We've heard a lot of.
Ich meine, Nolan North, sein Synchronsprecher, muss der wertvollste oder beste sein.
Treyarch team, thank you for joining us. We're going back to gameplay. Camos, classic prestige, leveling your loadout are coming up next at the desk. For now, let's check in with the casters on gameplay.
Thank you very much, Steph. If you're just joining us now, folks, Treyarch developers have already walked us through some of the exciting new updates and content coming to Black Ops 6. But there is a lot, folks, so stay tuned. More of
Ellie
that
Parker?
But for now, we just sort of been salivating in the back end. Folks, let's, we're joined by Ali Cat and we're joined by Nameless.
Yes.
Parker and I have been having a little bit too much fun. We're not going to make you guys run.
Fast wie ein Charakter aus meinen
You want
Drehbüchern.
to? I'm down.
I kind of want to.
All right, let's go.
We're going?
Gone rogue.
We're running in a circle?
So Black Ops 6.
Maybe this was the best idea we've ever had.
We're omni moving around the stage here. This bit's
I'd
not
break
going to
those
get
ankles.
old, folks.
Maybe.
But real quick, how are you feeling about the game?
I mean, it's incredible. You know, I've been geeking backstage, talking to all the devs, and about the attention to detail and everything in this game has been unbelievable. And as we're going to jump into some gameplay, we're going to see it put on display here. The Omni movement, for me, the best thing ever.
Ali, what is the first weapon? What is the first class we're going to be building when you touch the beta in 2 days?
When I touch it, I got to touch it yesterday, and I loaded in an XM4, but I also heard the Krieg is as well back into the game. So honestly, there's a lot of options when you load into this beta.
So ARs on top of ARs.
ARs on top. You know what I'm saying, people.
So for me, I'm the biggest nerd. The first thing I did, I jumped on, I went through every setting imaginable. I'm like, okay, I can change my HUD. There's movement settings for assistance for, you know, the old people like Chris. If you need to be able to mantle and do things like that. So it's just a lot of customization, which one I love, but then also going through the maps, too. We got some good maps coming into this game.
I can't wait to see the snipes as well. Blake has one in his hands right now from Team Summertime. He and Hitch have been vibing on the new game. It's been nothing but smiles for all the creators here in the stage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Hitch, this is Scud, one of the new maps we have here. Back over to Skyline, another one of the new maps. We're having a great time. But yeah, guys, you talked about some of the ARs and some machine guns are great. Haven't seen too many shotguns. That was something that I think
Not yet.
there was a lot of back and forth. How do we make a shotgun really fun without making it too OP?
Well, I mean, you think about Omni movement with a shotgun, you could hit, especially on strike maps, you could slide in, hit people out really quick, especially around corners. And on this map, that's what I was testing. It's a good one to try out the Omni movement. When I was running through the hallways, that staircase you see in front of you, you can make some sick plays.
I'd also love to truly touch on how beautiful this map is. This has been my favorite one I've seen thus far. This is Skyline. It is absolutely stunning. It is vibrant. It is on a rooftop. It's got a sunset in the background while you were testing out your Omni movement, flying off of roofs and taking down your enemies.
And it's definitely a very expensive rental property, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Like a penthouse. I want to go swimming in that thing. Big shout out, as you can see on the left, this room is packed. Over 250 of the greatest Call of Duty creators all in one venue, all to touch Black Ops 6 for the first time.
And everybody's so stoked. You know, before the show starts, I was going around talking to all the players, and they just love it. I mean, they've spent so much time making this game, trying to make everything perfect for the community. And so far, everybody's been absolutely having a blast. As we jump over here to Shia, so we're making some moves on Scud.
Scud, Babylon, we've got a lot of maps, as you heard the devs on the dev talk about. There's a lot of maps. The beta, again, coming in a few days' time, you get to sample. Everything you see here at Next is going to be available to play. But again, when the full game drops on October 25th.
Nameless, can I ask you about the SMG class? I know that's what you're running. You're always up in front of people's faces. Was it the Jackal out of the gates? Were you running the PDW? What was feeling good?
Like you said, a Jackal. And then on top of that, I just try to make my class as aggressive as possible, right? Like trying to get up close and personal, trying to make plays. And with that Omni movement, as we keep mentioning, you can do some disgusting things in this game.
Yeah, there's some attachments that specifically address like jump to fire time, sprint to fire, ADS while jumping, ADS while flying. Like these things are huge.
You throw on gung ho with that, and you're just an absolute unit running around the map.
No recoil, maximum snappage.
It's eine coole Uzi, die er da hat.
Doing the best he can, man. You see in the HVT that huge icon on screen kill. Go get him. Everyone knows exactly where he is. He has armor. And if you do get the kill, you get a lot of points.
Also wie Modern Warfare sieht es auf jeden Fall nicht aus. Ich bin zwar kein Fan davon, dass alles auf der gleichen Engine ist, das muss ich einfach immer noch sagen. Aber wie Modern Warfare sieht es jetzt nicht aus, also es sieht schon sehr Black Ops-mäßig aus.
So there you go, folks. Tons to do here at Next. We've got all of our creators playing alongside. And yesterday, those streamers had the privilege to tour the National Spy Museum here in DC. So much going on. And what they found inside was not what they were expecting. Let's take a look.
Wow.
Ah, wir haben es verknüpft schon, okay.
Kind of game I grew up with my brother playing. It's how I met all of my friends. It's how I met Chloe. I'm ready.
Brad and I met in a Call of Duty lobby on Crash. I didn't believe in soulmates until I met him.
Chloe, I have adored you since the first lobby we met. It was truly love at first sight. Our love is stronger than any meta.
Cringe, aber auch süß. Das ist so eine Mischung.
I vow to always cherish, protect you, and let you defuse the bomb.
You instantly made me laugh harder than I ever have. I vow to always stay by your side even when you steal my kill.
You may now kiss the bride.
Oh, das Knacksen, ey, es tut mir leid, Leute, ne, das ist nicht von mir.
We got married like Call of Duty.
Couple just got married in COD Next.
A match made in COD heaven.
And we're here now with the Call of Duty DJ and Chloe Jagger, who you guys just saw got married yesterday. What an incredible ceremony. You're all about adding vibes to this whole thing. So you get married yesterday in a Call of Duty themed wedding. Now you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. What would you say is the happiest moment of your life?
Easily getting married.
Great job. Amazing. You're getting brownie points for that one.
Big time brownie points. Now, as somebody who just got married literally a few days ago, to a gamer as well, I know how special it is not only to be married, find your soulmate, but to also involve gaming into this. So how special and important is it for you guys to be here at the Call of Duty Black Ops 6, you know, beta and testing, but also to find love in COD too?
I mean, it means everything to us. Call of Duty is such a big part of our lives, and yeah, this is a dream.
It's always been a huge part of our lives, and just to know that's where it all started and to be here now, it's literally a dream come true. It's amazing.
Oh, that is awesome. Such a beautiful story between the two of you. But I gotta ask, what's the honeymoon plans? Is this the honeymoon?
Ooh,
for now.
Definitely go home and play the beta as much as we can, and then we'll worry about the honeymoon after that.
Play the beta as much as we can.
It certainly does indeed. Well, you guys, absolutely stunning. Such a special day. Enjoy today as well with the honeymoon vibes happening here at Call of Duty Next. Thank you so much.
Haben einfach 100.000 Leute jetzt deren Hochzeit gesehen.
To our casters.
Honeymoon later. There's a beta to play first. I love that answer.
Real.
Call of Duty Live is truly bringing us all together. That is insane. What a wonderful thing to happen here at COD Next. Back to the gameplay. It's Modern Warzone. Doug's at it in the hard point.
Yeah, it's so special to see them, you know, get married. That is absolutely awesome. We're watching some Black Ops 6, and it feels crazy to say that.
My man KEiNE on the stage. I love to see this. Putting down his microphone, putting away the guitar. He needs some game time in.
Yeah, that's also insane to say. KEiNE Brown here in DC at Call of Duty Next playing Black Ops 6.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what KEiNE's got. I watched KEiNE get a nuke with Bobby Poff.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a duo right there.
That's a duo. I think Isaac was, oh no, Huskers was in there as well.
Ja. Gut, aber Bobby Poff bin ich absolut kein Fan mehr von dem Dude. Wir haben den ganz am Anfang früher angeschaut, da hat er, glaube ich, keine Ahnung, echt nicht viele Zuschauer gehabt, beziehungsweise war der 5K-Abos oder so sogar noch. Und ich weiß, ich mag die Art von ihm irgendwie nicht mehr. Wir haben nur angeschaut, weil er halt krasses Gameplay rausgehauen hat, aber die Art von ihm, weiß ich nicht. Finde ich ultra weird.
That aggressive AR, it's just one of those guns that you just pull out, get aggressive. I love the XM4. Similar feel, like we said, to Cobra.
Oh, he's spinning again. Love to see it. What a stage. We're locked in here, though. Phase scope on your screen, and this is what I need. Show me the snipes. Show me the quick scopes, because I was doing it yesterday. It feels so good.
Yeah, you know, I'm not the biggest sniper because I'm just not very good with it. So, but when I pull it out, it does feel extremely satisfying. And as you can see right here, Scope, he's the man you want to watch make plays. And you know the phase guys, when they get a sniper in their hand with that Omni movement, they're going to have some insane plays.
I can't wait to see the final kill cams, Allie.
I'm so excited. And that dive across the screen, I can just think of all the funny edits right now that are going to hit the timeline when this game drops. And Omni movement is just so fun, regardless of your playstyle, regardless if you're a sniper main, regardless if you're a Warzone player, it is beneficial to literally everybody.
Do you go to your left or your right when you dive?
When I dive, I'm definitely a left person.
Always left?
Which is funny because I'm right with my right hand.
You know what's crazy? Nobody considered this, but you know people do IRL strafe in game. I mean,
Ja, ich sag's uns Servus zur Kamera. Einmal hier reinwinken. So.
Ciao!
Der beste Mann der Welt. Oh, komm her. Schön, dass du da warst. Geil, gefreut. Ja, ich mich auch. Ich mich auch. Schön. Geh doch schnell mit raus. Also ich begleite dich noch runter, bin gleich wieder da.
If we're gonna see one, it's going to be shots.
Class is in session. Shotsy already having a good time with that snipe.
Wait for some miles. T-Dog Smitty. Boston who?
Get him on the roster. That's it.
That's a big go. But this again, a superb opportunity. Let's see some snipes. That's a big old dive off the mantle as well. Yeah. So Shotsy has already found a way to interrupt the animations. Are the devs listening? Are they watching this? He's already done
doing it again.
Keep your eyes on this man, please.
You can see some of the badges up top just so crispy when you get that. It looks so clean, and that added dopamine as you're playing BO6.
We've been warned that there are some absolute legendary old school medals coming in the game, so keep an eye on those on these medals as they happen. Obviously, T-Dog's just there flexing like, I mean, look, I'm the best player in the world, right?
The admins are telling him to chill out.
He's like, did you see that kill versus Ann?
Put the guns away, bro. Put the guns away, bro. Over to Noah Sunday, who's finding pieces all over the place.
I love
Listen
it.
to that.
Doesn't even adjust the camera when he gets in. He's like, nah, just give me the controller. I'm good. Let's lock in.
One of my favorite things right now is seeing all the different guns and attachments right now that everybody's running, because there's no true meta currently, and I feel like some players have truly got this figured out.
Well, folks, we've got all sorts happening here, but let's tickle our ears with a listen-in presented by Corsair.
Feels good.
I'll tickle your ears.
Sure.
Jage. Oh, yeah, they're... Yo, 58, god damn! Run it.
Yo! Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta love it. Spawn camping at its finest. Lines up 2 with 1 bullet. Collats are a thing, we found out.
I mean, off the rip, we're just getting some crazy camos and variants. Like, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Once again,
what is this?
That thing looks straight out of
Is that an
zombies.
eyeball on the left side?
Yeah,
You get a knife that matches as well.
It is beautifully horrifying.
We haven't seen anyone like focus on pure knifing until just now. Lunchtime got the business delivered.
The dedicated melee ant.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the dedicated melee spot now. So you can have a pistol and a knife, which is amazing, as you just feel a little more swaggy when you're running on the map with a knife in your hand. So something a lot of our players will very much enjoy, and I know the competitive players as well. Lunchtime big into rank play this year. Only a couple weeks and we'll be good.
Well, lots of news coming here at Call of Duty Next, folks. Plenty to go. And if you love ring lights, we got them as well. Look at that view. It is all happening here. 215 creators sweating it out here in a hot day in DC.
And now I was thinking about this. They each have a gaming PC, right?
Yes.
And then they have a streaming PC.
Yeah.
So we're at over 500 PCs in this museum.
I don't know about you guys. I'm not sweating. You might be, but it feels great in here considering all of the power going on in this room. I mean, you're talking about ring lights galore, cameras galore, PCs, monitors. Everybody's on a dual monitor, dual PC setup. I've yet to see how loud it gets in here, though. I'm ready to see some people on their feet.
We've seen some trash talk. It's getting spicy.
Oh, it has to get spicy, folks. It's a Call of Duty game. You know what to expect.
I was watching Jay Smooth going up against Tim the Tapman, Swag, Legion was on the squad. 3 of his teammates just straight up quit out. It was 18 to 186. I was like, they're trying to find an easier lobby. I understand it.
Fully streak. Okay.
Full streaks. Oh, before we've got a break coming. I wonder if we can see this Hellstorm.
You want to use it?
She's got to call him in, right? Is she around us?
I'm telling you, it is a beaut.
Salties, it's time.
You can't loop him in this game. Just call him in.
Hit the buttons.
She's just slaying.
Somebody's got to tell her. Somebody's got to tell her.
5. Part of the room she's in. I'll go and hit the key. I'm not against it.
All right.
Off the respawn is when you would typically
Here we go. Come on.
Hit that D-pad. Oh, no, she's mouse and key.
Bad news bears, fam. I don't think she's going to find it. We just got a word from the admin. She's been ignoring it since minute 3. She's just this good on the map.
He is frying, though. There is something about she's cooking.
And she's moving around the map, like so fluid. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Let's go, Smixy.
Look at how clean that looks. Map looks beautiful.
Wait, Smixy didn't call the clusters in.
The clusters
are so the clusters auto home on 4 targets around the place. Okay, folks, we're going to compose ourselves. We're going to take a moment. The gameplay's still rocking and rolling, though, here in DC. We'll be right back with a whole lot more Black Ops 6.
Play like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV of Call of Duty. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. AMD, official CPU and GPU partner of Call of Duty Next. Herman Miller Gaming is happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in Herman Miller Gaming embodied chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Triumph, official motorcycle partner of Black Ops 6. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, everyone, to the desk. Joining us now, we've got more from the Treyarch team, more amazing humans to talk about Black Ops 6. We got Pablo Ortiz, Matt Schrontz, and Lawrence Metten to dive into everything. Yet again, I used it. I used dive again.
Dive. Let's
you know
do
what? It fits with Omni.
Whatever you want to do.
I was seeing a lot of people do diving over there. That was wild. It works. The amount of craziness that we were seeing from our players was absolutely incredible. This game is, I'm stoked.
Thanks to Nameless and Alley and Pocket, we've already got a meta conversation going, so we have no one better to talk about that than Pablo. We know the players can't wait to get their hands on the Black Ops 6 weapons in the beta. We've been seeing them in action. I've heard a little love for the Tonto, the XM4, the Jackal. We're going to get into that a little bit, but what was your general approach to designing the weapons for this game?
Yeah, on a high level, we really wanted the gunplay to be super tight, really fluid with all the movement that we have going on as well. But still hitting that high fidelity, like best looking weapons that we've ever done.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Yeah. Ain't that the truth, though, man? They look fantastic.
Well, we did see some of the inspect animations, too, and they are fire.
Oh, yeah. They're feeling great. And yeah, a lot of variety, too. That was a big goal for us, making sure that every weapon has its own distinct identity, you know, audio, visuals, the mechanics, all of that. So you're going to see a lot of classics returning, like the XM4, better than ever before. But it's Black Ops, so operators are getting their hands on a lot of experimental prototype weapons as well, and those start getting a little more out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of prototypes, we have some weapons coming at launch in Black Ops 6 that are completely new to Call of Duty, all new to the franchise, never been in a game before. That's so awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and really just comes back to the weapons team having a blast exploring and capturing that 90s essence, which is pretty untapped for the franchise.
Oh, yeah, we've never been to the 90s before. God.
Guys, we're very we're very well versed in the 90s.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, personal experience.
Don't date us out.
Hey, I'm on this conversation too, okay?
So at launch, you know, 12 of our weapons players will be seeing for the very first time ever in Call of Duty, which is awesome. And you're gonna get to play with a bunch of those in the beta as well.
Das ist gar nicht mal so wenig.
We will be able to mess around with those in the beta.
Yes,
Wir haben ja eigentlich schon lang fast immer die gleichen Waffen, vielleicht bloß mal umbenannt.
Okay.
The Vault Edition floating around out there in the stream, and yeah, that weapon's amazing if you love playing aggressively, rushing objectives.
Again.
Yeah, if you're a little impatient like me.
Gun.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I want to see it in action later today too, not just an MP, but very exciting.
Yeah. No, absolutely awesome. But I mean, there's even more to talk about too, right? Because you know, you guys are also approaching things differently with attachments as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, this is really excited about where we landed with attachments this time around. Kind of two core pillars, right? The first was attachments should always feel really good to equip, make your weapon better, right?
Endlich nach unten und nicht mehr diese Scheiße nach rechts. Endlich. Oh, Treyarch, danke. Wie ich es hasse, wirklich.
Yeah, you're kind of you want to empower people to have the confidence to build their own loadout, use those attachments, know what they're doing. I think that it's awesome, and we're gonna hopefully see a lot of customization here at Call of Duty Next today.
Yeah, now what else should we know about attachments here? Like, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye with all this stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, players are going to notice that there's way fewer cons across the board, and attachments are more focused on providing one or two big chunky improvements.
Endlich.
There's also
diese Con-Scheiße, Overdesign.
Where those improvements will be on all your weapons, so that you quickly are getting into these situations where you're like, okay,
Overdesign
I
ist echt das Schlimmste.
want to make my weapon ADS faster. I know I go to the rear grip, I put on the quick draw. It's that simple.
Love that. Yeah.
And we're gonna get deep into weapon progression with Lawrence here in a little bit, but talk to us about what things are shared in terms of unlocks in the attachment system.
Yeah, so for most of the attachments, you're going to go through your normal weapon leveling journey and unlock everything for just that weapon, but then optics are going to be shared within a class.
Oh, nice. That's huge.
Yeah, so if you're playing with your XM4, you might unlock like a red dot or something like that, and you're going to immediately be able to put that on your AK, no matter what level that AK is, right? It could be...
Oh, that is big.
You may have never touched it before. It might be rank 1, and you can already put a red dot on there.
Yeah, it gives you that advantage to be able to get in
there
early
auch so?
with the weapon.
I can tell who here is not an iron stand.
Not it. Yeah, not it.
That's me.
No, I love iron sights. I love iron sights, but having that ability to be able to go across is absolutely fantastic.
Give me some good, clean glass. That's all I need.
Yeah, well, now we got it. No matter what, as long as it's unlocked in that class. But Matt, actually, you know, time to kill is something that players are always curious about with a new title, TTK, time to kill. How did you guys approach that for Black Ops 6?
It is a critically important part of the game. So I'll go through some quick hits, right? We're slightly lower TTK. You're going to die a little bit faster than something like Cold War.
Ist
We're
eine
at
hübsche.
100 health.
We've schöne Augen, die
a
Lady.
ton of different health values and around
voll raus.
the weapon damage. But we feel like where we're at right now, it sits really well in the world of Black Ops 6 with Omni movement, our attachment philosophy. But of course, we're definitely looking for data and feedback in the beta. So please give it to us in appropriate ways. And we will listen and assess and adjust.
Follow at Treyarch for more on that.
Yes.
We'll be looking for it throughout the beta.
I'm definitely very interested in how Omni movement and that lower TTK are going to play with one another. We've even seen it here come to life too, and it's been really fascinating. And I think it's only going to just continue to add a little bit more. You know, and make you be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, I mean, it was really important to be able to react.
Yes.
Right. So we don't want the health so low that you just immediately die.
Yeah.
But we don't want it so high to where you get frustrated. Right. So we feel like we're in a really good spot to where you get a little bit of a dance, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Now
designed with Omni movement in mind.
Exactly.
Now, Lawrence, my fellow camo enthusiasts out there, there are many of us. I hear you have some really exciting things for us in terms of challenges this game.
Yeah, so there's a lot you're going to be able to do with weapons. First off, we're bringing reticle challenges and reticle customization back.
Ah, cool.
That's back to Call of Duty.
Das ist ja ewig her. Oh Gott, sieht geil aus.
Update to the camo system, and as part of that,
oh, schön, wie in Black Ops.
Some really dope mastery camos.
We're seeing them right now.
Our Treyarch weapons team has really gone all out, and we are confident we're delivering the best mastery camos we've seen in the franchise. Take a look at Dark Matter. Back and better than ever. And when you shoot this thing, it actually has some dynamic elements that add and swirl and move. Really dope mastery camos in the game.
Gespannt, wie Dark Ether wird.
Weird. Later in the broadcast with the other modes, but
okay,
awesome.
Yeah. If that's just only a taste and a boosh.
You got mastery camos for every mode.
I'm gonna call out. Lawrence said it. The team killed it on the mastery camos. I see the conversation come up of which was the best gold camo. I see Black Ops 1 come up a lot. I don't necessarily disagree. I think we've topped it. I think we've topped
it.
Yep.
Bold move, bold move.
Let us know.
Hey,
what's the bar?
There are a lot of cool stuff here, without a doubt here, and these things are looking absolutely incredible, but also something is looking equally as incredible, our Vault Edition weapons, which, I am very, very excited for. I mean, look at these things. It looks so cool.
Oh, okay. These on the streams today. We've seen these in action.
They are gorgeous. Ooh. Of course, if you pre-order the Vault Edition and you can unlock bonus content, including the Hunters versus Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Gobble Gum Pack, and Season 1 Black Cell. Plus, if you pre-order the Vault Edition, you will get the chance to use these operators and these weapons. Look at this. I mean, this is absolute shenanigans. You're going to get to use them in the beta. So, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'm really stoked for that one.
I like Spooky Fish Knife. Yeah, he's trying to hurt you.
He's trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it clearly is Spooky Fish Knife.
I forgot what his actual name is, but that's the one that calls out to me.
That's the name. Actually, they're
perfect. Yeah,
change it in the game. Yeah, it's awesome. Now, of course, there is one thing
Spooky
in particular
Fish Knife.
that I have been excited to ask today, and this is the return of Classic Prestige. We saw the announcement. People were popping off about it. Lawrence, what can you tell us about,
sorry, Mike Tyson.
Just give us an overview. What we should be expecting, because I hear Classic, I think Classic.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're delivering in Black Ops 6, and then some. So we're super excited to be bringing Classic Prestige back to the franchise. If you're unfamiliar with Classic Prestige, you're going to start leveling up 1 to 55, unlocking content for use in your loadouts. If you hit max level, you're going to have the choice to Prestige, relock all that 1 to 55 content.
Yeah.
Do it again, having gained a little
prestige. You still get the perma unlock as well, like it was back in the day?
That is back. So every prestige, you're going to have a permanent unlock. If maybe you lost access to your favorite weapon or your favorite perk, use that permanent unlock, get it back right away.
Endlich,
we have 10 prestiges in Black Ops 6.
Ich freue mich so auf Prestige Master 1000.
You'll graduate into Prestige Master
in
with
Zombies.
1,000 levels to climb through.
Let's take a quick look at our.
Aber das ist die Frage, ist das Universal wieder?
Icon.
So I remember having a conversation with Lawrence in our office. I think maybe we shared an office at the time. Talking about bringing this back, and it's like, well, if we're going to make
Samantha Augen sogar.
Then you kind of got to do it. And we said it's got to be a no-brainer to want to enter Prestige. And the team, Lawrence, hats off, like absolute no-brainer. And I'm going to try to max Prestige. I'm going to try to get Dark Matter. I'm going to try to do all the things.
Yeah, I love that you've said too, it's not so punishing, that you've made it super rewarding. And like, of course I'm going to want to relock everything. I'm not risking it all, so to speak.
Yeah.
So on top of that,
it's
pretty great rewards.
Yeah, actually,
talk about too.
That's the other thing too, right? Because one of the things that we always enjoy about the track and putting in that time in is unlocking things and getting stuff. So what are going to be some of the Prestige rewards and just in general that we should be expecting with this?
Yeah, so we didn't want to just bring back Classic Prestige. We wanted to go bigger than ever. We wanted to build the most rewarding version of Classic Prestige we've ever seen. We have a ton of high-value skins, blueprints, charms, and more, all created just for the Prestige system.
Okay.
And I mean, we showed the Prestige 1 icon a minute ago.
Amazing.
If that looked like the World at War zombie to you,
I was going to ask. It's got it looked really familiar.
Hint, hint.
It's because it is. And so one thing we're doing in Black Ops 6 is each Prestige is actually themed after a game in Black Ops 6. So not only are we bringing back a fan favorite classic system. It's
okay.
with nostalgia.
Sick.
It's going to take you on a trip through the past Black Ops games. We're super excited.
I cannot wait to see what the Black Ops 1 one is. Oh, I'm so excited.
I mean, I think people are going to love these so much. But Lawrence, what happens to your weapons when you're relocking? Just because this is a new system, we want to take people through what they should expect in terms of what happens to our stuff.
Alter, wie cool.
It would be classic Prestige if it wasn't a little dangerous. You're going to relock that 1 to 55 content. But you're not going to lose weapon progression. You're not going to lose your global weapon builds. You're not going to lose challenge progress. When you re-unlock a weapon, you'll have all the builds you created for that weapon available as soon as you get access again.
Das ist wichtig.
And it was important to us, to Matt's point earlier, we want players to Prestige, but we also want it to pay homage and reflect the classic system. And so that relock is an important part. You also mentioned the permanent unlock, Alex, so that'll help you mitigate the relock if you really
I'm excited. I'm excited for
scary.
that. Yeah, so only just a smidgen.
Yeah, it's a calculated risk, and I like that in my Call of Duty. But it really wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a couple of other things that I think you are going to surprise us with.
Yeah, so we got a lot to unlock in the game. Calling card challenges with a deep set of those. We have 100% completion cards in the game at launch. So if you
mir auch wünschen, dass da mal Skins und so mit dabei wären.
Or Warzone, you're going to be rewarded for doing so. Each Prestige has its own set of calling
card
challenges.
Those are so sick.
The Zombies one was so cool.
We got Dark Ops challenges.
Den werde ich reinpacken.
Dark Ops challenges in a Black Ops game. So if you're unfamiliar with those are as tough as
Ich sage euch, hier auf diesem Channel wird so hardcore dieser Modus gegrindet, dass alles zu spät ist.
Take a while to discover. We will not be giving hints.
Nope. Okay. Redacted. Smart.
Yeah, a lot to unlock, and excited to see what resonates with players.
So we were hearing Miles talk about a little bit while they were casting some gameplay, but it seems like medals are back, and yeah, I'm excited for them. So it seems like there are a ton for us to be able to earn as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we have over 150 medals in multiplayer. Lots of returning fan favorites.
A lot of nuts.
And a lot of new ones too that we're excited for players to discover.
You can see them popping up on screen.
Yeah,
we got some turned on action earlier.
Love the turned on.
Yeah, that's Pablo's favorite.
Get tagged in the back and just have the perfect flick.
My personal favorite is Doink, because it's fun to say and see Doink. But yeah,
I like how you say, I like Doink.
I do. They were telling me some of the ones that were coming, and I was like,
kill an enemy with an impact from a tactical grenade.
That was Stephanie's.
It's a little different than stuff.
It was Stephanie's favorite before she knew what it was.
She
just heard Doink. She was like, I'm in.
We love equipment here, okay?
My personal faves are, we have a 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, and 1v everyone medals.
Nice.
And,
I get those all the time.
And Search and Destroy, right?
Yeah. S&D, going to this, all the time, picking up those 1v3 medals. This guy's unbelievable. All right, folks. Well, before we wrap up things here at the desk, though, Stephanie,
cool wäre, wenn man durch diese Medals irgendwas kaufen könnte dann. Ranked Play ist doch normales Multiplayer schon.
Right, Alex, and one more thing. I'm coming to you, Lawrence. So Treyarch has obviously worked on every ranked mode the last few years. We simply need to know when ranked multiplayer is coming to Black Ops 6. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so, I mean, we love competitive COD. Ranked play is in the DNA at Treyarch. And in a lot of ways, we've been building towards Black Ops 6 as the definitive ranked play experience. And we're delivering it earlier than it's ever launched in a Call of Duty game, early in Season 1.
Season 1.
All right.
Figure those metas out. Coming
My friends are watching. They're massive sweats. They're very happy about that. You know.
A lot of people, a lot of cheering in the room. I think when we talked about this to some of the creators in the building. But thank you so much, Treyarch team, Pablo, Matt, Lawrence.
Thank you.
It's been awesome to have you here today. Thank you for sharing.
Zombies.
Black Ops is back. Yeah, and it seems like most importantly, you guys are excited about it, which I think you guys are excited about it.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it just radiates to all of us. That joy is so awesome, and I think I speak for everyone in here. This game's freaking awesome.
The vibes are high.
The vibes are high. It's great. It's Black Ops at its absolute finest. But that, of course, covers our news on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But don't go anywhere, because we have plenty more live gameplay that's going to be coming your way, courtesy of our excellent commentators. We got Miles, Puck, and the rest of the crew standing by. Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, Stephanie Golden Boy. Wow, a lot of great updates there from the Treyarch developers. Ranked play, ranked play. Oh my goodness. Ranked play.
Zombies.
I will race you as soon as we
Okay, yes.
Just all the most incredible day of news, folks. I mean, I can hardly contain myself. But while you were at the desk, our creators have switched over to our next multiplayer section, which is a look at some of the new strike maps that are coming to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. So we're going into face-off, folks.
Fast and furious is how I describe this game mode. And I was talking with Aiden. He's saying, I think I found the God Gun. I think Hazardous might have as well.
The Tanto 22. It's got like a similar feel. Do you remember the Milano? That, like,
ja, ich dachte mir auch gerade.
It reminds me of the ADS of the MSMC. Oh, one of the all-time favorites. Oh,
you can hear your time out, but it was glorious.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little 10 years younger than the rest of you. But Hazardous isn't, and he was at that high ground for a hot minute there. Will finally get shut down, but Shotzi is still rocking this sniper rifle. I mean, players cannot get this guy down.
He's going for the 3.
He said he was going for a clip. You know, I walked over to go watch him, see what he was up to, and he said he was going for a clip, and he won't rest today until he gets a good one. I'm excited to see if he can pull off. Here goes an assassination.
Was he on the receiving end?
We've seen a few in the trailer. The one that Klaus pulls off with the axe, like the flying. I mean, this is some visceral execution action.
Part robot, part zombie human.
All Black Ops 6.
Incredible stuff. Don't look at us like that, Alley Cat. All right, Shotzi's put away the sniper rifle for a moment, and this is what I've been waiting for. Can he fry?
He got executed. He wasn't taking any more of that. He said, screw the clip. I need to go for some kills. But he's still getting taken down. Aerith is one of our COD mobile creators, and seeing her pop off here in this situation versus one of our professionals. Pop off queen.
I will say, Shotzi's in the blender right now.
Yeah, he kind of is.
He confirms.
I don't see any movement.
Absolutely fried, okay. So that's a good sign.
Ich finde es lustig, dass die COD Next-Spieler drin haben. Das sind wahrscheinlich einfach Leute, die sie reingetan haben, dass die ein bisschen bessere Kills kriegen. Oder dass Teams auffüllen wahrscheinlich.
Clearly doesn't play the objective. Shout out to the 520 compared to your teammates' 1,400.
5, bro.
And was that 5 deaths? 46 and 5? Oh.
Get a confirm over here.
Ridiculous.
And this was called the Scourge, and this thing is absolutely insane. It looks so good, and it has a high mag, so you can just
crazy.
Slay.
Yeah, this is a Jackal blueprint, one of the variants. Again, you'll be able to use this in the beta. It just looks absolutely insane. And we saw that matching knife. Again, all the animations, everything looks so cool.
The spooky fish knife.
The spooky fish knife.
I'm calling it that for the rest of the year.
I'm making an emote right now for it.
What are you guys taking with you after your first Prestige?
Oh, it's a great question.
Sag nix, Spoiler nicht.
All my attachments, but which one?
I don't know if it works on that.
I'm taking the Jackal.
Like
the Jack?
I'm taking the Jackal with me.
I'm taking the spooky fish knife.
Aims.
I'm gonna just keep my Marine.
I'm taking the aims with me. That thing, we're watching Kenny use it a moment ago. Very, very impressive.
He was loving it.
Hey, okay, physic.
And now I'm looking out for the medals. You see the double kill pops up. It's just so much satisfaction as you're playing and popping 2 pieces and 3 pieces. It looks so sick.
We heard Lawrence talk about there's a 1v1, there's a 1v2, 1v3, 1v everyone medal. I mean, that's going to be so fun to keep account of. I mean, not just, for like players having a good game or even in tournaments. All sorts of exciting plays here. Can't wait.
I can't wait to see what's going on here with FIFA Kill. Now, FIFA, one of the greatest Warzone players of all time. He's 100%. Always streaming. On the other side of this, though, you have Aiden. You have Sage. Good news is he's got Jay Smooth on his team here, Alley Cat, but I feel like this might be a stacked lobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good news, because Aiden has got a 3-piece on the enemy side of things. I mean, this is a kill feed lighting up not in their favor, but can we just talk about, I think everybody's got tactical sprint on, and I'm going to start yelling at people.
And what I love about this is they're on a strike map, so it's so close. So every time you spawn, you're just going to be getting into engagements and having to use that Omni movement to get away. As we see a dive comes out of nowhere, it's going to be better timing. Those are some of the things you're going to be able to do. You get shot, you just got to get out of dodge.
So unlike Cold War and a strike map in this game, it's not necessarily a piece of a larger map that's been trimmed down. It's an entirely new play space. But it's still using a similar art design or a similar palette from an existing multiplayer map, or at least I've been told.
And this one's Gala, so you can see small themed area. It just looks awesome. And up top, this is the position it looks like you're going to want to hold. This FIFA kill is absolutely slaying.
Das wäre so eine Position von mir.
His hair is bright pink. It's kind of getting blinded in this shot, but he's right in front of us, and I'm seeing the sun shining down on him in these shots as he's going to find 2. Has the high ground, will find a 3rd as well. Now, I didn't see him much of as an AR player, but his movement is looking cracked.
Marley 13. Having a very good time here at COD Next. Now, an entirely different experience there, though, Chris. I mean, not necessarily being pinned down in spawn and absolutely beaten alive, but all right, Lila, massive shots.
I walked behind her earlier, and she dropped the quad feed. She's like, how about that one, chat? Everyone is just feeling this game bright and early, and she is not afraid to take on anyone in the lobby.
So Chris walks behind people that quad feeds. I walk behind Tim the Tapman, and he rage quits his first lobby after missing a kill. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on the stage.
Yeah, come with me. I bring the PMA.
And as we jump to Lola, she has the X4 out with the red dot on. You heard them talking about it, and be able to change your reticle and customize it. That is something we had way back in Black Ops 1. It was one of the best feelings ever. So many features from previous Black Ops games were fine, re-added with that nostalgic feel, but also new. It's been so awesome to see.
Another thing as well, every single time you get a brand new weapon, the optic slot is open and ready. You don't have to level it up. You can put anything you've already unlocked in that prestige. So let's say you've got a big old sight, a ×4, whatever it may be, a nice red dot. It could go on the brand new weapon immediately.
Warum ist sie da? Ach so, weil sie AFK ist.
They mentioned that there's going to be different themes for the prestiges. We heard about World at War. Will we see a Black Ops 2 one? And is there a chance that I can unlock the FAL in the Cap 40s once again?
Imagine some of the best weapons ever, but we got a bunch of new weapons in this game as well. I'm excited to just get my hands on it, try it out.
Can we see this from Salties?
Some first timers. Some first timers here in the Call of Duty world.
Turned on. That's the one I was looking for. When I play against Chris, I'll be getting a couple.
Impossible! I have eyes on my back, and now I can dive backwards.
Did you see that slide?
I have been against stuff in the DC. It's beautiful here.
Great stuff coming through as our creators are finishing their first round of Strike. Everyone seems to be enjoying the fun. Alika, what'd you see in that one?
I just saw some incredible movement, and honestly, when I was listening to you guys talk about, you know, getting your medals and all the weapons that are new, also just quality of life updates.
Ich hatte gerade die Untertitel gesehen, die sind irgendwie ein bisschen zu mittig, oder?
Whether it's MP, whether it's a private match, rank play, you don't have to keep going in and remaking your classes, and I think that is just so important. It's attention to the small details that Treyarch does really, really well.
And if you guys have been watching all the screens, the finer details, the different HUDs that we've seen, I'm liking you know, people changing it up and making it easier on themselves. As we were talking about yesterday, if you're right-eye dominant, we were moving our mini-map up to the top right, and we're like, this is how it should be.
It feels right. I mean, that's a very, very easy change. It's just called inverted. There's a lot of presets. We saw 2 that were locked for now, but there's a streamer, and there's, I think, one that you can fully customize. Could be wrong there, but
we're getting into the weeds.
Lots of different options for those HUD presets. We're getting a little teaser of some of them here. Again, it's just a new dawn, baby. It's a new day, and it's a long, fantastic year of Black Ops 6 ahead of us.
Now, Miles, you're a full-time employee, and I'm a contractor, so I can ask this question. Can we talk about theater mode yet?
I think
Do I have to wait till later in the show?
I think we can. I'm not seeing any hits.
Nobody's coming to arrest us right now.
There's no red dot on my chest, is there?
We're safe-ish because
Zombies, theater mode.
Can you imagine the clips that are going to come out of this game?
When I'm hitting them jumps and flips and dives, it's going to be a fantastic time, and you get to watch it in all sorts of angles, folks. Well, we're going to leave our creators for a moment, folks. We do have a bit of an update from Lottie, who's roaming the halls of Call of Duty Next with some special guests.
I certainly am indeed. Some very tall special guests. I am joined right now by KEiNE, Tristan, and Bub from the Washington Wizards. You guys may recognize them. Right, if I can reach here, but KEiNE, first of all, Call of Duty Next. This setting, I think, is insane. What do you make of this setup with all our creators?
I didn't know what to expect walking in here, and just walking in here, seeing the environment, the vibe, and just how good it looks, it's amazing to me.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's very vibey for sure. Tristan, have you managed to get your hands on the game yet? Have you played?
Yeah, I played. It's a great game. It's like a new what's the name? New maps, a new setup, and it's very nice. A little different, a little change, and you know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll see how much I'll get on the game.
All right, we'll see how much you're grinding for sure.
I'll grind
Bub,
for sure.
What type of player are you, Bub? Are you multiplayer, zombies? What do you dabble in? Multiplayer?
100%. Don't touch Warzone. I play zombies sometimes. I'm not really good at the game, so I just play Warzone so you can keep coming back to life.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd start being like, I'm going to smoke kids. I'm talking a big game, but that's fair. You got time to grind. Absolutely not. And obviously, we're seeing some of the incredible creators try this out. Are you guys fans of anyone's streams at all?
We've seen a couple of AMP members in here, so it's pretty cool.
Amazing. I love to hear that. And lastly, Tristan,
die Lotti hat damals die Blackout Plays auch moderiert auf dem Channel.
We should play for sure. We should start streaming, I think. You know, this has given a good jump start for us. Maybe we get into streaming, so that'll be nice.
Hey, you heard it here first. A Wizards team might be actually emerging out of Call of Duty next. Gents, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Castus, it's back to you.
Thank you so much, Lottie. We've got some of the biggest names in Washington all here to check out Black Ops 6. I wanted to ask you, though, while we're watching more gameplay, who is the greatest celebrity or athlete that you've played with or against or just watched in Call of Duty?
Oh, man, you're talking about skill at Call of Duty, huh? I would say I played with a decent amount of athletes. You know, Marcus Valdez-Scantling was unbelievable at
MVS?
Warzone. MVS is one of the best Warzone players that I've played with. I think he's great. And then Max Holloway, a fighter, unbelievable player as well.
He was really good. I won a gunfight tournament with Michael B. Jordan, with the greatest teammate.
Did.
And I'm not thinking I was going to have to carry him. He wasn't going to know anything. He came in.
Papa, irgendetwas stimmt mit Hasi nicht.
He asked me a couple of questions, and I was like, we're absolutely going to smoke this. There's no way we lose. And we didn't.
Did he have an 8-pack or a 10-pack in person?
So sieht der Espresso aus, okay.
Own clothes.
Why were you looking?
He starred in Creed. He's a pretty good athlete.
Everybody loves Call of Duty.
I mean, let's see the gameplay.
Tim loves Call of Duty.
Tim loves Call of Duty, except when he rage quits.
He did rage quit.
He's not going to do it now. We talked to him about it.
Here we go.
No, he did it like 10 minutes ago.
Zogoro. Oh, wow. Hit that player. Look at the diving. There you go.
It looked good to me.
Go forward, then backwards. And those are some of the gunfights you're going to have to get used to in this game.
I mean, the quads on that man. To hit them dives.
Alter, 2 Sniper
This
Scopes.
is so hard to stay alive. That was a phase player taking him down there. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but
ich bin mal schnell pinkeln, Leute. Ich gehe am besten jetzt, bevor Zombies kommt.
One of the most individually talented, just Call of Duty players we've seen come into the scene from a content creator side, and now competitor in Warzone. He's been unreal, so I'm excited to see what he can display here.
His aims is not missing, Ellie.
No, he's not missing. But kind of piggybacking off of Omni movement, it looks like a lot. Like, it looks very daunting, but I promise you, once you are loading into the game, once you are playing, it comes so naturally. It feels like it's going to be a big change. It really isn't. It's super fun. It's super natural, and you can already see it. Like, people aren't struggling. They're having fun. They're testing out kind of their limits and their abilities with the Omni movement. It is so, so good.
Oh, yeah, at this point in time, I think our creators have had maybe like 2 or 3 hours of total gameplay time. So, I mean, they've picked it up real fast. It's going to feel difficult for them to go back to, you know, a different Call of Duty, go back to MW3 or go back to previous games. You know, we always love to do throwback tournaments and throwback gameplay in the sort of mid-off season. It's going to be hard after Omni movement.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's going to change the way that you approach basically every scenario. I mean, when you're hitting a corner and you're walking into a building, like I said, you know, when we were talking about it, it just feels natural. Like, it's new, it's awesome, but it feels natural, almost how it should be. And obviously, they've catered the maps towards the movement as well, so everything is smooth when you're running around.
Some games that you'll play in the FPS genre, it feels like you're ice skating around the map. Absolutely not in this. Now, what's happening here, Miles?
Oh, this is, I mean, we're taking a hostage, and we're holding on to this player as a meat shield.
Yeah. Wait, that hipfire was insanely accurate.
So again, this is a new feature in the game. You're able to take these players hostage from behind. It's sort of an alternate to an execution. This is going to go huge in Search and Destroy, in Warzone. You can take a hold of players. They will take the bullets for you. You have a limited amount of time, and if you get rescued, you can be rescued by your teammates. So, and I'm screaming like, he's got me. I'm being taken.
I got you,
I'm being taken. Wheeler's coming out of nowhere.
Climbing the sniper.
Would you call
saving
that
me.
a meat shield?
It's a meat. I'm calling them a meat shield. That's not the. I don't think that's the official name.
It's a personal bodyguard.
I feel like I just got told that was the official name.
I am back.
That was just what came to my head.
Against your will, bodyguard.
Hey, guess what? You got a job now for the next 12 seconds. That's right. You'll be guarding me, sir.
Also ich muss sagen, bisher finde ich es ganz cool.
Yes. Legion.
Oh, he power punched it too.
Oh yeah.
Aber ich bin halt einfach kein Multiplayer-Typ, ne? Das muss man einfach dazu sagen. Ganz früher, ich meine, wenn man es mal so genau nimmt, wie soll ich denn sagen? Wir haben schon immer viel Multiplayer gespielt, aber sobald ich damals irgendwie einen Zombie-Modus spielen konnte, habe ich immer nur das gespielt. Kampagne auch irgendwo zwischendrin, aber hauptsächlich nur Zombies. Oh, das mit dem Schild ist ja cool. Okay, das ist cool. Das ist actually ein cooles Feature. Das ist cool. Ja, wie gesagt, also wir werden auch die Beta natürlich spielen, ja, also da werden wir auch richtig reinsuchten. Es wird auch so ab und zu mal mit den Boys eine Multiplayer-Runde gespielt, aber ich sag mal so, hauptsächlich wird hier, also am Channel sowieso nur Zombies, ja, vielleicht kann man mal eine Collage machen, wenn irgendwas Cooles, sag ich mal, gespielt wird. Oh, kann man da vergessen. Aber der Hauptfokus wird immer bei Zombies bleiben. Deswegen, also nicht wundern, dass ich jetzt nicht so, oh mein Gott, mache, weil es ist einfach für mich nicht so besonders. Oh, der Falter. Ich glaube, ich muss dem Falter schnell helfen. Warte mal, Leute.
Championship when we went to new movement back in Advanced Warfare. That is true. How do you feel he's going to adapt as now one of the old guard in the CDL coming into Omni movement?
I think he's going to love it. I mean, Attach is a guy who could run any weapon, so we'll definitely be checking him out later today throughout the show.
We'll be checking out a whole lot later on today in the show, but now we're going to take a little bit of a moment to look back. Let's take a look back at some of the best reactions during multiplayer today, brought to you by our friends at TCL. Black Ops 6 multiplayer. We're heading out to a very quick break, but when we come back, we'll be back over at the desk with more of our Treyarch developers for an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. That's it all, folks. Stay tuned throughout the show for live Warzone gameplay on the new Resurgence map and updates on Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone Mobile 2. Ooh.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action on screen for the highest level of gaming immersion. Origin. Customize your PC. Official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, folks. I found myself up on another Overlook perch here at Call of Duty Next to let you guys know that the 5th annual Call of Duty Endowment Bowl presented by USAA will be coming to you live directly following Call of Duty Next. Code Bowl 5 will feature 10 esports teams from the military branches from the US, UK, and Canada to compete alongside the most competitive players in Call of Duty Warzone, including Aiden, Benny Central, Natasha, Olims, Joe Woe, Stode, Symphony, Teep, Westy, Zlana, country music star Kane Brown, and more. Tune in to see who will dominate Urzikstan, be crowned the second Monster MVP, and for the first time ever, claim victory in the Code Bowl 5 Solo YOLO. You won't want to miss the chance to celebrate 5 years of Code Bowl, 15 years of endowment impact for veterans, and learn more about the upcoming endowment pack in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Stay tuned after Next to see who will take home the coveted Code Bowl 5 trophy, live from Washington, D.C. Now, I'll tell you what, folks, the energy in this building is unbelievable, and we've only just really begun. If you are just tuning in live, welcome to Washington, D.C. Welcome to Call of Duty Next. We've had so much incredible news so far, but it's not over yet, because we're going to head on down now to the developers at Treyarch to give you guys an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. So, GB, you know what to do. It's over to you.
Thank you so much for that, Lonnie. And yes, the Cold Bowl is incredible. Make sure you guys stick around for that. A great time. And those players are going to throw down in the server. You best believe that. But here we go, folks. We're at the desk. And it's now time to talk about everyone's favorite undead thingamajigam. It's zombies, baby. And you guys may have seen this online. Round-based zombies is back. And honestly, I'm stoked. It could be better than ever. I think it is going to be better than ever.
There's only one way to find out.
And how, yeah, that's right. So now we will have 2 maps at launch, and one of which we're going to be debuting here live at Call of Duty Next. So, folks, welcome to Liberty Falls.
There's a place just round the bend. A place by the name of Liberty Falls. 1991's fastest growing town in America, and it's plain to see why. It's a place of simple tastes. Neighbors help one another. Where church ain't just for Sundays. So if you're passing,
Alter,
be sure to stop on by.
Wie cool! Oh, die Chatgun is back.
We're dying to welcome you.
Uh-oh, Mega Abomination.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 Camo Pack in Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Warzone.
Let's kick things off with a good old-fashioned hell yes, round-based zombies is back. We are welcoming to the desk the Treyarch Zombies team. We've got Kevin Drew, Steve Bianchi, and Anthony Saunders. Guys, that Liberty Falls trailer, as Alex said, it's going to leave a mark.
It's
absolute.
Incredible, right? Yeah.
Small town.
It was peaceful. It's a little more dangerous now.
Yeah, it looked like it would have been a good time out with the family. Now, not so much. You know,
we've been riding the zombies hype train since reveal, and I feel like I just hit a new level there. But there are 2 awesome round-based zombies maps at launch with Liberty Falls and, of course, Terminus Island, which we've been talking about over the last few weeks. What does it feel like to just have both of these out in the world now?
Oh, it's so awesome to have basically Zombies Month, where we've gotten just so much time to show off all the hard work the team's been doing for the last 4 years and showcasing both maps. Very different. We'll get into that, but it's been great.
Yeah, lots of hard work over the years from the Zombies team. And Steve, Liberty Falls kind of feels like a new setting for zombies. Like you said, the small town, it's bright. It feels like a little bit of a different place. What's this map all about?
Yeah, it's this really idyllic small town. It's in West Virginia, but now it's like the site of a zombie incursion zone. So watch out, it's just destroyed immediately, right? It's crazy, but there's so many details when you look around the map and all these little shops and things like that. It's such a built-out world. It's great, and there's actually all these little stories about the people who used to live there, and some little side quests that maybe you'll find.
You guys, side quests never.
So
what?
Yeah, you gotta wait till it comes out. But,
yeah.
And of course, Black Ops 6 is set in 1991. So first look at this map on Liberty Falls. It really seems like we're embracing that early 90s era, where of course we see it all over Black Ops 6, but this has got that nice nostalgia.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Terminus, it's a little hard to get that 90s vibe when you're in a remote Pacific
prison.
Yeah. I've been to a few prisons in the 90s. So
Liberty Falls is really like where we got to just embrace everything from nostalgia, 90s. I think everyone here was a child when they were in the 90s.
Yes.
And so just to bring all these little elements, so for me, it's like the comic shop, bowling alley, video store.
You remember brick and mortar stores, right?
Some fun.
I used to actually work in a video store in the late 90s, you know, with VHS tapes and all that. So make sure
when they
always rewind, right? Yeah.
Yeah, be kind and
exactly.
rewind.
So you mentioned Terminus, and we know that Terminus is set concurrently, right, with Liberty Falls, because you see the dates and the trailers.
Yes.
So you got people were putting 2 and 2 together on that. What are going to be some of the biggest differences, though, between the Terminus experience versus the Liberty Falls experience?
Yeah, so Terminus, or rather Liberty Falls, has a deceptive calm compared to like the more immediate threat you feel when you load into Terminus. Terminus is dark, it's claustrophobic immediately, so you feel that threat, you know. The brightness of Liberty Falls will have you feeling almost kind of safe, like maybe you could hit up Yummy Freeze, get a couple scoops, but you know, this is zombie
Don't tempt me.
Yeah, you know it's not all good. You know, as you explore the map, you'll start to see the signs of the outbreak. You'll see the signs of a failed attempt to contain this thing.
Okay.
So, you know, it'll be everything that you expect. And what we want this to do is like set, you know, we want it to be easy to pick up, you know, but hard to master.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot for players to chew on. It's a smaller map, so again, a lot for players to chew on while they try not to be chewed upon. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to write that one down. But speaking of story, because you kind of hinted at it a little bit, it's a failed attempt at a containment, which means, you know, we got to look at the cinematic earlier this week that's going to set up the map. And damn, there's some spooky things happening in there. You know, we're seeing for the very first time the man himself, Edward Richtofen, since Black Ops Cold War. And he seemingly is going to get yeeted into another dimension here by the ether. What does this mean, Kevin?
Well, you know, I think it's the cinematic, first of all, is incredible, but I don't think this is how we expected to find Richtofen, and it's a bit of a change of expectations. We're not going to give anything away right now.
Okay.
We're really just setting the groundwork for the game in this cinematic. It's basically whatever you saw at the end there, and Richtofen.
Well, and also too, we see his family. You know, I'm going to make some assumptions here. It seems like they were violently murdered, or there's some sort of very...
I think they just were out at the sun too long.
Cold War nicht
gezogen. Block on the picnic, that'll do some things to you.
Yeah, so up until now, we've really been framing him up as this villain. And, you know, he's done terrible things to our crew on Terminus Island. But now we found out some terrible things have happened to him. So it's a bit more gray than you might have initially thought, right?
Yeah, we're adding some complexity.
Yeah, the best villains are always the ones that believe that they're doing the right thing, you know what I mean? There were some really sick moments in that trailer as well, so you can definitely get the vibe that there was, it's going to be pretty wild. I'm excited for it.
And you did talk about the end there. I'm gonna push on a little bit. You tell me no. Was that a Maxis voice that I heard there?
I don't know. You could make some assumptions there. If you played the end of Cold War, some things happen that really kind of translate here, and you can kind of connect the points.
So is that what you would suggest players start if they want to get into the story?
While we're waiting, if you want to jump into Cold War, it's a great time to go check out those main quests and
get ready. The story. Yeah, I've been replaying Cold War Zombies. But all right, we're headed right into Zombies gameplay here. But a few quick things for those of you watching at home. We are spoiler-free today. We do not want to ruin the moment, play it at launch, so the main quest and all the Easter eggs are actually turned off. And of course, the dedicated crew is back in round-based zombies in Black Ops 6. But since Liberty Falls happens concurrently with Terminus, dedicated crew's busy. They're trying to break out of prison, so they're not at Liberty Falls. We're going to see a different set of characters played by the folks here on that map today.
Yeah, and so, well, should be waiting any minute now to be jumping into the action, but it seems like once that's good to go, Black Ops 6 Zombies is live. There you have it, and we are in to the action. We're going to be sticking around with this one for a little bit, talking about what we're going to be seeing, and I mean, I'm just excited to have round-based zombies back. That
Interesting. Packer really Punch Staffel 10.
Fun, just, you know, kind of to see how far you can climb, right? That's always the gimmick. You know what I mean? You want to see how far you can go on that one.
So guys,
echt wenig Schaden, die Waffe.
Where on the map are we right now?
Das hat sich in der Realität grau, okay.
You can actually get up on the roof of here too. We call this the Allem.
Das schaut aus wie Black Ops 2.
Here, Project Janice. So
schaut mal das Insta-Kill-Zeichen an.
Inside here, yeah, we have Juggernaut. This is kind of a classic central point of the map. So there's
3000, dass sie das geändert haben, da bin ich aber kein Fan, ne?
The two major sections here.
So we see we're in this mission right now, Liberty Falls. Who's your handler? You know, like what's the goal of the Liberty Falls mission?
Nein, ich spiele mit dem PlayStation-Controller schon mal.
Handler in the cinematic, John Blanchard, and he's the head of Janus Security.
Okay.
You know, Rick Toffin told him, lock it down, try to protect Liberty Falls. As we see here, they didn't really succeed. So you enter as an outside group, and he mistakes you as part of Project Janus. So he starts to team up with you and guide you along and try to salvage the situation.
Waffenrarität würde ich eher als erstes auswählen.
What's going on? Really just try to contain.
But you said that he assumes that you are a part of the group.
So you might not be.
Hey, Mr. Peaks.
Oh.
TBD.
Okay, all right. That is, I'm quite curious to see how that story plays out with there, but that's going to be pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have someone in the bowling alley here. This is Liberty Lanes. And there's my guy, Mr. Peaks. Little neon Mr. Peaks on the wall.
Great place to do some training there on the bowling lanes.
Oh, and we're crafting. We're at the crafting table.
Oh,
okay, sieht cool aus, ja.
So crafting's back. You can make support, which is mostly score streaks, but a self-revive.
Wir können trotzdem Armor Blades kaufen. Ja, das ist wichtig.
Game now to 3.
So only 3 per match.
Make it a little tougher and higher rounds, less opportunities.
I definitely needed that. I needed.
Oh, here's our first abomination.
Okay.
And he's gone.
I mean, that ray gun is...
Loot key.
You can always leave it up to the ray gun. Yeah.
Somebody, of course, they go and lock out the ray gun.
So the ray gun has a new look that we're...
Haha, da war was Fakt, deswegen haben sie umgeschalten, safe.
Job. They remodeled the weapon and gave it a huge polish pass. So, like the weapon inspect, it looks amazing. You actually see the cartridges as you reload.
Yeah.
There's a lot more animations when he's firing it too. You could see it was revolving around there. So it's really neat. Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to get another ray gun look as we get further into Liberty Falls.
Was machen die, wenn jemand Runde 100 macht?
Yeah. Now, something I'm curious about, because the world looks very lived in. It's got a lot of, you know, it seems like it has a lot of layers to it, and there's a story to be told in the map itself, right? So, you know, what is like being in this map? Like, how does this relate to the players? Like, what are there going to be some goodies that they could find around here? Like, what do we have?
Yeah, you know, we have an epic main quest here in this map that you'll be able to experience when it comes out. And, you know, as part of that, we are really upping the challenge this time around. So I think people will be pleasantly surprised of what they need to do to kind of do, you know, their skills and their puzzle solving abilities. But, you know, we also have some really cool rewards for that as well. So we have new operator skins and actually for the first time Wonder Weapon skins as well.
Ja, wie gut! Was?
That I think people are going to be
to make your ray gun look like
wie
a ray gun.
Gut!
Yeah, we're super excited for the day one hunt on this map. Everyone's really stoked working on the map.
Absolut.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of work done that day. I got to be honest with you guys. If you're looking for anything,
ich schon, aber auch nur weil YouTube die Arbeit ist.
The Omni movement as well playing a role in this too, right? That has to add a different layer to this, because now, you know, before you're like, oh, I got to turn around and run, but now you can just like slide back. Yeah, you can just move away. Has that added some fun layers to the Zombies experience?
I'd say definitely with PhD Flopper, you could see up on the hill there, you grab that, you run and jump down, do an awesome back dive and explode, and it's great. It's really cool. The movement makes it so fluid to get around.
You can run backwards now, but there might be zombies behind you, so it's not necessarily an advantage.
It's safe to assume there are zombies anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, we have third person mode.
Yes, and we're seeing it right here.
There you go.
Oh,
so
snap.
That's kind of a nice way, if you're able to play like this, to get a little bit more, you know, awareness behind you.
Wow, I did not realize that. That is actually really cool. And then you can also see just like the wild slides.
Alter, das fühlt sich...
It shows off Omni movement really well.
Yeah. Cool. No, that's pretty damn awesome. So now,
es fühlt sich echt an wie Black Ops 3 Movement, ne?
Main quest. Can we confirm here that they're like every map is going to have like a main quest at launch?
Definitely. We'll have both.
Alter, der Mustang ist so geil.
Main quest that we're super stoked for people to play. Been putting a lot of effort in, saying tuning and balancing these things. So It's going to be a good challenge. We can't wait.
Should we be expecting that difficulty to be
gesehen, wie das Ding
climbing up
getrunken
and
hat. Hatte die in der Hand.
harder and harder?
Yeah.
Die Karte ist krass.
It's tough when the world is trying to solve a single puzzle, but you know, it's like we always want to make sure the steps are intuitive, but hard to discover initially. It's an interesting balance, and we always give it a shot every time, and always trying to hone
challenge your skills too, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Ultimately, we want more people to dive into the main quest and enjoy the narrative, discover the narrative in Zombies. Anthony, what have you got for players who might be newer to Zombies with Black Ops 6?
Yeah, so in BO6 we have what we're calling directed mode, which as the name suggests, will direct the players through the main quest.
Ich dachte am Anfang so, Terminus ist besser, aber alter Schwede.
The quest, or rather the rounds,
Holy moly.
as the player opens up the map.
Voll groß auch. Die ist ja gar nicht mal klein, wie die Leute immer gesagt haben. Sehr riesig.
Ramp up, it'll help keep things under control. We've given it a general cap of round 15, so things will never get too crazy for the players.
Yeah,
but
dass ja auch NPCs und so rumlaufen, finde ich cool.
Really dived into the Zombies experience before. That is
das Schreien, glaube ich, sind NPCs.
To do it, to like acclimate yourself to that gameplay.
Yeah, I know. I think we all know
Das ist eine
someone
geile
that is
Karte.
just either been intimidated or
Holy.
just hasn't been able to get into the main quest because of the difficulty, and we're hoping that this will be a good on-ramp for them. Oh,
we're seeing a trap.
It's Etherella.
Etherella. Die heißt ja wirklich Etherella. Geil.
Tell us about Etherella.
Let's just take a moment to admire the carnage.
Action figure here from comic book.
Geil.
Actually, you can fire this up, and she blasts zombies with her laser death beam.
Alter, das ist cool.
You gotta watch out there, because you know your head could get clipped too. So be sure to crouch.
Big guy was taking some shots there.
Big guy was taking some collateral damage.
You don't want to hang out in the comic book on top of the counter there. You might get blasted during that. But there's great witty comments as part of that as well. It's really fun. And there's another trap they might come across here as well. The Dark Ether.
Ich hoffe, dass der Mustang in Warzone reinkommt. Dann will ich sogar Warzone spielen mal.
And actually, you know, it'll slow down and dissolve zombies.
Also entweder da ist eine voll auf E und schreit das rum, oder es sind echt NPCs, wo der immer so schreien. Ach, vielleicht hockt neben ihm eine Lady, die sich die ganze Zeit erschreckt und so. Das kann natürlich auch sein.
Now, I understand as well. Because there are a lot of new things that are going to come into Zombies.
Alter.
Oh, somebody's got the jet gun.
Somebody's got the jet gun. Okay, so
Alter, wie schaut denn die aufgewertet aus? Wie krank.
Talk about this. Every map has its own unique wonder weapon. In Black Ops 6.
Yes.
What are we looking at here?
This is the jet gun, right? For this map.
Krass.
This is a favorite returning, maybe fan favorite from Transit.
Auch, dass sich der Mustang bewegt hat.
Up here, and you're not gonna break it apart now, right? Like last time, you're gonna actually keep it. It just
overheats. Die Karte bewegt sich sogar. Wie cool ist das denn, Alter?
So it's gonna suck in all these zombies, chop them up.
Da kaputter Mustang. Alter, okay, also Treyarch, wow.
Pull in, salvage, stuff like power-ups. We have weapons and things like that too. If you get, so it's really fun to use that weapon, just cranking through the zombies. But you know, it also has a new specialty weapon, blast that you can do and charge up, and it fires off. And
that's sick.
In case of emergency,
Alter.
type scenario.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like I said, a lot of new things that are going to be coming to this. We just saw even things that are returning that are getting a fresh coat of paint on it. But also, I want to talk about the new perk machines.
Am besten man zockt zu Call of Duty Let's Fets. Alter, das wird krass. Das wird absolut krass. Wir zocken auf jeden Fall in 2 Tagen die Beta, wenn sie rauskommt. Weil ich habe die Beta kostenlos durch den Game Pass, ist mir aufgefallen. Also da werden wir auf jeden Fall zocken. Und ja, zu Release wird krank. Ich sage euch. 24 Stunden Livestream auf jeden Fall schon mal. Ich würde mich so freuen, wenn die Quelle recht hatte und das echt eine Woche früher kommt. Ich kann mir das echt vorstellen, dass es am Ende vom Reveal kommt.
It buffs the damage for that as well. So it's a really nice perk, especially early rounds.
14.000! Ja, wobei. Dreier, okay, es geht eigentlich.
So we've moved armor as wall buys instead of, it used to get it, you'd have to get it from the arsenal. And so now it's such an important thing.
Ich hoffe, dass die auch die Leute hören, dass eventuell das nicht durch den Wallbuy, also dass du durch den Wallbuy auch aufhören kannst.
Or do I want to get tier 2 armor?
Yeah,
right?
and
That kind of thing.
and that can obviously, you know, like be your undoing ultimately, or it could be the thing that bails you out in the end, right?
Prepare accordingly.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
But it's not just about, you know, all of the new things coming to Zombie, because we actually have some really awesome things returning from previous Zombies experiences that have that exciting twist on top. And one of those things that's hugely important is Gobblegums.
Yeah, so we might have seen it somewhere around here, but we've got several Gobblegum machines in the world. Gobblegums are a consumable system that was first introduced in Black Ops 3. They're really fun. You use them and you kind of break the rules. It gives you little really powerful abilities for a little bit of a time, or it kind of progresses your growth. You made a lot of improvements this game, so you always have to earn things in Zombies, so it's still important. You make your pack in the front end,
mal die
but
Karte an, Mann.
you still have to go to these machines.
Wahnsinn. Also ich glaube, dass das einer meiner Lieblingskarten wird. Sag ich jetzt schon. Ich liebe diesen amerikanischen Kleinstadt-Vibe.
What's new and really cool is
es war das Ende, okay. Das gern gesehen. Geistermeister heißt die Waffe aufgewertet. Geistermeister. Geil.
Really excited to see how people
Warte mal, sind das... Spawnen die Autos unterschiedlich? Nee, oder? War der eine Mustang gerade nicht da? Ja, überleg mal, wie viel Gameplay wir jetzt anschauen können. Krank.
We called out the HUD presets earlier, which you'll be able to see in Zombies as well. Dedicated melee. We've got plenty of stuff.
So much of the stuff we do at the core is so buttery smooth. It's like we
für
want to bring
eine
that
geile
over
Map.
into Zombies.
You're making me hungry. We're talking about coffee and butter. And maybe it's something about watching the zombies try to eat you that's
yeah, it's a little bit of that. But it's a different kind of hunger.
Yeah.
A bit more evil.
So Kevin, augments are also a huge new thing coming to Zombies in Black Ops 6. And I've heard this referred to as build crafting a little bit. You get the combos going. You know, how's this going to work?
Yeah, so this is the evolution of a permanent progression system that we introduced in Cold War. This idea that the longer you play Zombies, you get to power up your abilities, your field upgrades, your perks, your ammo mods, make them more powerful. What's different
Ich bin gerade noch mehr hyped, ich sag's euch.
Augments, and there's 6 per category of content. So you have minors and majors, and you can equip one of each. And the idea here is that depending on what you're trying to do in the game, whether it's high rounds, playing as a group, going for the main quest, right? That's really going to impact how you build your augments and what you set. And so ultimately, you're making your Juggernog your Juggernog.
Yeah.
Your Juggernog.
It's my Juggernog.
Yeah.
Your Juggernog is not like mine. Or maybe it is.
Maybe it is. I'm a support player.
So maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But there's over 100 of these to unlock, and it's going to be a very lengthy journey to unlock all of them. So, yeah, just really excited to see like what combos people come up with and builds.
So one thing that I always loved when at the studio, when you guys talk about the making of Black Ops 6, sort of these set of core pillars that the game was built around, and one of those is become monster. And that's something that's interwoven across the entire game, but you folks on the Zombies team said, hey, we'll take that literally, and that seems like how we got Mutant Injection.
Das ist aber echt eine geile Idee, Mann.
So yeah, here we have it. You see, you inject yourself and you actually can become a mangler.
Das wäre doch eigentlich die perfekte Ding, jetzt wirklich wieder den Grief-Modus einzufügen.
Oh my goodness.
So, wer als Zombie genug Leute killt, wird dann zum Mangler zum Beispiel. Ich könnte so viel Game Design mit reinbringen, ey.
Yeah, so this is the first score streak that's really
so viele Ideen
for Zombies, and it's just such a blast to play.
Alter, schau mal das an. Das darf nicht zensiert werden, das Game.
I feel like it's like being a chopper gunner on the ground. Like you're a living chopper gunner. It's like that level of power.
I think you said yesterday too, like the Mangler on Mangler crime. If you use Mutant Injection.
Das würde ich mir wünschen, dass man da weiter nach unten auch ziehen kann, ne? Muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, das ist nicht immer, oder allgemein auch Multiplayer fand ich ein bisschen schade. Na gut, Multiplayer ist okay vielleicht, aber Zombies kann man schon machen.
Other things to talk about here as well. Kevin, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the arsenal as well, and like what should we
Du zockst in Dead Island? Ja, natürlich. Aber ich habe leider wahrscheinlich nur einen Tag Zeit dafür. Das ist ein bisschen schade, aber ich werde mir den auf jeden Fall wieder anschauen, wenn dann, sage ich mal, wenn ich mit dem Zeitplan von Black Ops gut hinterherkomme. Der 24-Stunden-Stream müsste normalerweise am 24. Oktober losgehen. Sollte es aber jetzt doch noch eine Woche früher rauskommen, weil Announcement könnte immer noch passieren, dann ist es eine Woche früher. Ich will den Mustang mal von vorne sehen.
Yeah, we just heard someone wail
I just heard
on the
someone
other side.
scream at no behind us, so
that's how you know they were in a good run.
They might have hit that death animation that we've been hoping to see.
Guten Abend, Mario.
The abomination is just horrifying. I am not looking. There's like one outside too, right? There's like some massive one. There's just so much to talk about. We're going to be talking about it. Don't worry, folks. Plenty to yap about when it comes to zombies, but we're going to take a quick break. And when we return, we're talking some more Black Ops 6. See you guys on the other side.
Okay. Oh, Call of Duty Code. Haha, schade. Hätte ja funktionieren können, ne? Probieren wir es einfach nochmal. Okay. Wo haben wir denn den guten Dude? Weil hier können wir uns mehr Gameplay anschauen, bis die wieder weitermachen. Jetzt ziehen wir uns auf jeden Fall hier rein.
Big member, I think you DevCon. You know about having clans. Yeah, you can put a clan tag on in this game. I'm not sure about like, you know,
echter Wahnsinn, wirklich.
Er
ist einfach tot?
That I don't know about. So we spawn in with. Let's see what we spawn in with.
Ah.
Hey, that was actually a strat, dude. I got 16,000 now. I got 16,000. Mangler cannon? Oh. Bro just gave that.
Was?
Do I still have it? Wait. Or is it? Oh, I grabbed the RC on accident. Hold on. Damn it, I just lost the freaking,
Ja, weil es getauscht hat, ne? Schade. Nee, hat das nicht als Ding unten? Als Secondary oder ist es ein Stimshot? Ich mach mal ihn ein bisschen leiser. Also wie gesagt... Also es gibt auf jeden Fall, wie gesagt, den 24-Stunden-Livestream am 24. Weil am 25. kommt es raus und ich kann es einen Tag circa früher spielen. Das heißt, ich werde es ab dem Zeitpunkt, wo ich spielen kann, gehen wir online und sind da dann 24 Stunden live. Natürlich, wenn es auch hinkommt, ist es irgendwie, kann es auch länger sein, aber 24 Stunden ist schon der Goal. Sollte es natürlich eine Woche früher rauskommen, dann werden wir es eine Woche früher das ganze Spiel machen. Dann aber eine Woche und einen Tag früher, ne? Weil da kann ich dann auch wieder einen Tag früher spielen. Dead Island werde ich, wenn du so lieb wirst, DMX, dann könntest du vielleicht bitte noch mal kurz hier reinschreiben, ob das der 22. oder so wäre, weil dann trage ich mir das auch gleich in den Kalender ein und da werden wir dann auch spielen, sobald es freigeschalten wird. Also ich werde dann mal googeln, wann die Release-Zeit, also die Uhrzeit ist und ab da sind wir dann live, so vielleicht 10 Minuten vorher. Das Ding ist, ich werde aber wahrscheinlich keine Videos zu Dead Island machen. Ich werde, wenn dann, lieber ein paar Streams raushauen, weil ich schaff's zeitlich nicht. Ich bräuchte jemanden, der mir meine Longform-Videos editet, dann könnte ich schaffen. Aber da ich aktuell immer noch alleine die ganzen Dinger mache, wird es schwierig. Map sieht extrem nach Blackout aus, finde ich. Ultra heftig, Mario. Ich dachte es mir auch am Anfang. Richtig, richtig geil. Schau mal vor, da... Eine Alcatraz-Karte, nach dem wäre doch fett, Alter. Ja, nee, ist auch Ding von den Details her. Ich hab's vorhin auch schon mal gesagt, da habe ich auch an dich gedacht und ein Posse. Weil es hat, die ganze Map hat einfach nach Blackout ausgesehen. Also es war noch eine Multiplayer-Map. Wie bei Estates oben. So geil, Alter. So geil. Nee, Schakal, ich habe da kein schlechtes Gefühl. Sowas wird nicht manifestiert. Gar keinen Fall. Aber das Video kommt bald, ich habe heute ein paar Sachen angeschaut. Ich weiß, wie man es easy so hinbekommt, ne? Haben ja eh schon ein paar reingeschrieben mit Proxy etc. Wie man trotzdem spielen kann, also alles easy. Wo ein Wille, da ein Weg, Alter, ich lasse mich da nicht runterkriegen. Auf gar keinen Fall, Mann. Wo ein Wille, da ein Weg. Bei mir gibt es keine Probleme mehr, nur Lösungen. Ne? Ich werde auf jeden Fall eine schöne Guide raushauen, ja, was man da machen kann. dann ist auf jeden Fall jeder auf der guten Seite. Aber nichtsdestotrotz wird es hier nicht manifestiert. Wir denken positiv. Weil, weißt du, schlecht kann es immer noch kommen. Aber wenn man schlecht denkt, zieht man Schlechtes an. Glaub mir, Story of my life. Und seit ich wirklich nur an die positiven Dinge im Kopf behalte, ziehe ich das auch an. Weißt du? Und wie gesagt, wo ein Wille, da ein Weg. Und wenn es dann doch so sein sollte, was ich nicht denke, dann haben wir trotzdem eine Lösung. Also alles easy. Alles easy. Das Ding ist, Activision ist geldgeil. Und wäre Modern Warfare 3 beliebt und Warzone, dann hätten die das nicht geändert. Ja, aber die Zahlen sind halt für diese Games auch in Deutschland im Arsch. So, deswegen, die wollen unbedingt Sales für Black Ops haben. Deswegen kann ich mir nicht vorstellen, dass passiert. Und vor allem nicht zu Release, muss man auch dazu sagen. 22. Oktober. Trag mir das jetzt gleich ein.
That's crazy. You have to get my live reaction on the vlog when I see it a little bit. That's awesome, man. Let's explore a little bit more, man. I want to try some of the other traps out. There's that unsolved bank vault. After this round, can you go? Yeah, okay.
Ah, November, das war zu weit. An einem Dienstag ist es. Da hat die Megan Geburtstag, lol.
Oh, dude, we'll see if we can get another game of zombies, maybe after Warzone or something. We'll ask them to play some more zombies. This is so fun, man.
Mal ganztägig und hau mir mal eine Woche vorher. Das wird passen. Finde ich aber für den Zombie-Modus irgendwie schade. Wird es viel mehr feiern, wenn alles so dunkel und düster ist, so wie die älteren Karten. Das hast du mit Terminus, Morio. Die haben ja 2 Karten, einmal die düstere und alles und dann einmal die. Und ich liebe es, ja. Also ich finde diesen Kontrast wunderschön, weil, ich weiß nicht, immer nur trist und dunkel ist mir zu viel. Ne? Und dann will ich einfach mal ein bisschen mit so einer geilen Grafik am Tag auch spielen. Also für meine Preferences ist es perfekt, wie sie es gemacht haben. Also schau dir mal ein Video von mir an, was ich über die andere Karte gemacht habe. Das ist dann genau das, was dir wahrscheinlich mega taugt. Also ich sag mal so, mit Black Ops 6 Zombies ist jeder bedient. Jeder ist bedient für die eigenen Dinger, wo man Bock haut. Sieht wirklich schön aus. Ist so, Laura. Ist so. Die Etherella ist geil.
Comic book character. Oh, they disconnected. Well, check the strap out. As you get in here, so beam him with a laser. It's so sick. They disconnected. Yeah, we gotta.
Hat er gerade Strap-on gesagt? Ich habe echt verstanden, dass er Strap-on gesagt hat, Mann. Wie schaut es jetzt eigentlich aus? Sind die wieder... Oh, was?
Vava sweepstakes, and you'll be entered to win one of the 5 half-scale collectibles. Chris, das ist good.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, and I'm a little bit lazier than you, so I'm just gonna scan this QR code. That's gonna help me pre-draft everything, and then I can just tag you and tell you how much better I am at Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh, zombies! Hey, we got to 28. No, it was pretty rocking. How about you at home?
In the COD shop.
Yes.
Yeah. Get your hand off today. Let them know.
More.
So in one of 5 Black Ops 6,
I can just tag you and tell you how much better I am at Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh,
nein, ach man.
That was pretty
than you, so I'm
so, jetzt.
Just gonna scan this.
Be happening after the launch, so we want to make sure we have that initial window for all of our dedicated audience to go solve that main quest the old-fashioned way.
Got it.
And the idea is, at the start of Season 1, directed mode will come out, and thereafter in seasons, to open it up for more people to experience.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You want people to, feel like, they can discover what they want to discover, but at the same time be able to introduce new players to the Zombies experience, because everyone should play Zombies.
Yeah,
it's freaking awesome.
At that point, too, you group up with your friends who might have done it already.
Yeah.
Bring them on, get your new friends involved.
Unique rewards.
Maybe join the hunt.
Yeah.
The next time around, once you got your feet wet.
So we saw this a little bit earlier in the show, but I am very excited to talk progression challenges coming to Zombies, which includes some incredibly mastery camos that you're seeing on screen now. Kevin.
Here's our time to shine. These zombie mastery camos are equally awesome as the MP.
Alter, Stream Elements macht einfach nicht die Dinge, die er machen soll, ne? Es nervt. So, ich verstehe nicht, warum das nicht funktioniert.
Heats up in a way,
cool.
and it just
becomes
more dynamic the longer you fire it, and it feels like you're like I don't know, weaponizing the
Mario, kannst du auch mal bitte Ausrufezeichen Socials in den Chat schreiben? Mann, warum geht das nicht?
Challenges and the dark ops challenges also coming to zombies, plus the camo track. The camo grind is almost here. I can taste it.
Yeah.
Was ist denn da los?
Classic prestige across every mode.
And that is just really, really cool. So there's so much, just so many cool things to talk about here today. But look, if you're like me, I've been oohing and on at all the nice, juicy camos that we've been seeing here today. And I mean, again, you have so much that you can lean on here. Make sure you guys are out there digitally pre-order Black Ops 6, or you can subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get the Reflect 115 camo pack. Of course, playable immediately in Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. And these look really cool. I mean,
danke, Mario. Dann ist einfach eine Stream-Elements dumm. Das ist ja bescheuert.
I already have these. I'm gonna go home and play with them.
I don't doubt it. You have probably everything. Your inventory is probably wild.
Mach mal bitte noch Ausrufezeichen Uncut und Ausrufezeichen Tipps einmal. Das wäre mega lieb, wenn du es mal kurz machen würdest.
Are evolving.
Bitte, bitte, bitte.
Kevin first described this to me as zombie popcorn, which is really gross. But
Changes
Anthony,
popcorn forever for me.
Yeah, Anthony, tell us how these work.
Yeah, so basically we have what's the start of an evolutionary chain represented in a parasite.
So mein bester Ben Dead Allen Fanboy, ey, brauchst nicht entschuldigen für, ist doch geil. Jeder hat doch so sein Ding, wo er liebt, ey. Bei mir ist zum Beispiel Treyarch Zombies. Aber ich meine, ich liebe Dead Island auch, aber Treyarch Zombies ist halt mein greatest of all time Mode. So, ich bin halt literally damit aufgewachsen. Ehre an euch beide, Ehre, 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 Dankeschön. Warum funktioniert es von Streamlabs nicht? Ich verstehe es nicht. Ja, es gehen alle. LOL. Also ich hatte das früher nicht. Früher hat der Bot dann automatisch das gepostet und dann gepostet. Warum geht's jetzt nicht? Das ist echt strange. Aber danke an euch beide. Liebe geht raus.
Speaking of things to come, Treyarch team, we've obviously got 2 awesome maps at launch, but what can you tell us? You know, what do you got in store for us and beyond that in the live?
Jetzt wird's interesting.
So what I can say is that the next map is going to be coming by the end of this year.
Oh,
and that is going to be zombies map, really setting the tone for how all in we are this year.
Yeah, that's quite significant. I mean, you're just so many options for ways to be able to play. That has to feel pretty good for you guys in the team to be able to deliver so much like this.
It feels amazing.
Yeah, I'm personally I think we're all just really stoked about all the maps that we're going to come with. Everything just helps kind of tell the story and just pair all the maps themselves pair with the story we're trying to tell. So yeah, we're all really excited.
So excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
This is a mutant injection, is it not?
Alter, schau dir das mal an. Schau dir das mal an. Ist das krank. Da, Patreon, Stream Elements postet's rein und dann geht's wieder nicht. Du bist ein Kackebart, Alter, Ehre. Wie gesagt, ein Deal Platin Island, Alter, das freut mich, Mann, ohne Scheiß. Das ist, ich weiß nicht, das ist mit YouTube, ich meine, du freust dich, wenn du Views und alles kriegst, aber ich finde, so richtig geiles Gefühl hast du erst, wenn du weißt, du hast Leute wirklich irgendwie helfen können. Das ist einfach für mich, ich weiß nicht, das Spread und Bother, wenn man YouTube macht, dass man einfach den anderen entweder eine Freude macht, Ablenkung oder wirklich bei irgendwas hilft. Ich lieb's.
Wow.
Awesome.
Müsst mal Ausrufezeichen Commands machen. Eventuell zeigt dann da an, dass es alles für Commands gibt.
The Mangler cannon off of a Mangler, he has a chance to drop this thing. You can pick it up and get a couple shots, or you can go craft it as well. So it's another kind of a
spielt alleine.
Spend your salvage, get the Mangler cannon, or find it.
Was hat da für Pistols?
All sorts of ways to kill zombies.
Oh man, well I tell you,
ist doch nicht Mustang and Sally, oder?
Has been awesome to see.
Das ist einfach die normalen 1911er.
Coming to zombies, and like I said before, it really just feels like you could feel the
enthusiasm.
enthusiasm.
Oder wahrscheinlich Trust No
Having talked to you guys, you know, behind the scenes stuff, how much you love this. And it just comes across, you know, to the game that you guys have created, but also to how you guys passionately talk about it. So thank you.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
It's a pleasure being here. We're just excited.
Yeah, Ground-Based Zombies is back. Thank you, Treyarch team. It's been incredible to see everyone here at Call of Duty Next playing Liberty Falls, our first ever gameplay of Liberty Falls. It's been an absolute blast having you guys on the desk with us. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast now. But folks, when we come back, We're going to be diving into some live Resurgence gameplay on the brand new map. We're revealing for a new chapter of Warzone. And of course, we're going to be joined by both Treyarch and Raven here at the desk.
Okay.
So make sure
Dann gehen wir noch mal ein bisschen zurück.
Warzone's coming up right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Wo war das? Weil haben wir jetzt ein bisschen was verpasst. Anderen zugeschaut haben.
The official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty.
Set of core pillars that the game was built around, and one of those is become monster, and that's something that's interwoven across the entire game. But you folks on the Zombies team said, hey, we'll take that literally, and that seems like how we got mutant injection.
Yeah, it's a blast, right? Or on the ground, like you're also kind of
there's only one out.
You run nearby it. If your weapon's underpowered, it might be like, you know, kind of shout at you.
Yeah, I love it when my NPCs judge me, you know?
To get over here and upgrade. Because it's really important to kind of.
Alter, wir haben so viel Gameplay jetzt zum Analysen. Rein theoretisch, wenn ich wahrscheinlich jeden Tag ein Gameplay machen würde, würden wir noch bis nächstes Jahr brauchen, bis wir jetzt alles analysen. Mann, das wird krank. Das wird heute eine busy night für mich. Oh, ich muss so pinkeln.
Oh man, and this the abomination is
Mama,
just horrifying. I am not looking. There's only one outside too, right? It's like some massive one. There's just so much to talk about. We're going to be talking about it. Don't worry, folks.
Im Hintergrund schaut einmal aus wie so ein Mafiosi aus Sopranos, wie cool. Dem Hemd. Dem Hut. Okay, also nochmal das von gerade.
Like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV of Call of Duty. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. AMD, official CPU and GPU partner of Call of Duty Next. Herman Miller Gaming is happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in Herman Miller Gaming embodied chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com/gaming.
Zu viel South Park oder genau richtig. Oder zu wenig in den letzten Jahren. In den letzten 2 Jahren habe ich, glaube ich, so wenig gesehen. Ah, ich muss so pinkeln.
Pre-order the new half-scale DG2 Wunderwaffe replica. Bonus, all fans who grab one of these for their collection will get a gift with purchase.
Okay, bin gleich wieder da. Muss so dringend pinkeln. So. Ups.
POI. Oh, there's a Guinness World Record for the abomination outside? That's crazy. Super Dead Ops Cold War Incognito. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, it's Warzone time, chat. See our new map. Yeah, you can buy you can buy armor tier 2 off the wall just like that, and that's game. You can just keep stimming and get. You just got out that corner like that. That's nuts. That's nuts. Wow. All right, Warzone time. We'd love to stay on zombies a little bit longer, but we got the round 20. We got the round 20. They're pretty good. Let's use the last 2K we have on this box. Imagine we get the jet gun right now. We can't use it. That would be so funny. But it is Warzone time. Game over screen? Yeah. I'll die on purpose because I got exfil. I know how to exfil, what the exfil looks like. We've seen that in the broadcast today. Let's see what the game over screen looks like. Let's see. Hands off. It gave me a self, I think, because I'm on solo. But yeah, I'm going to use that. And then we're going to die out.
Genau.
It'll show you the last zombie that kills you.
Echt jetzt?
Look at that. All right. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, das ist cool.
The last zombie they got you. That's so sick. The little 20-round Liberty
Das müssen wir aber ein bisschen heller machen.
Hutch has the jet gun? I want to see some gameplay of that. I'm pretty sure it's like the custom.
Eliminate total essence.
Somebody put it in like
Headshots.
This is
Kann ich nicht lesen.
one of the best custom maps ever made. You want Outbreak in BO3? Oh my god, dude.
Ah, jetzt haben wir hier das Menü.
I want to play more zombies. We'll see if we can play more zombies later.
Create a store. Okay. Start mission.
But
das haben sie wahrscheinlich ausgestellt.
Time. So let me go to make sure this recording pauses here. I'm going to transfer that footage over to my drive. Let's see what we got here. Is this the zombies? I think it's the zombies gameplay. I'm transferring that over. All right. I'm going to start a new recording, get back full screen. I'm excited to see Area 99, man. Oh,
okay.
Dude, Warzone's going to be sick.
Blackout Vibes, schreiben die Leute.
No cutscene when spawning in, that's okay.
Naja, ist ja wahrscheinlich bloß für hier jetzt nicht. Schauen wir uns auch mal ganz kurz an. Wie gesagt, wir ziehen uns alles rein.
This is Area 99, baby. Obviously, it's a real early build of the map, right? I believe it's an alpha. I believe it is an alpha. We're playing with Pago and Bandura Cartel.
Ja, hat wirklich Blackout Vibes. Wenn ich so von oben sehe, stimmt.
Based out of the 50s. This is where Nuketown came from. Oh, I just gave him a free kill. I gave the guy a free kill.
The Resurgence map, okay.
I'll get some plates now. No, he followed me. Yeah, he came for that kill. It's Resurgence though, so we're good. It's Resurgence. It's Resurgence. Get that Resurgence timer down. Look at my chat back up here. I lost the tab. Lego
also
got the jet gun? Oh.
Sieht jetzt nicht schlecht aus.
Exclusive Gold.
Ach, das ist so verbuggt, ne?
Is and yeah. Every single piece has been touched. So much intention. We're so excited to talk about it and show it off.
Nice.
Because it's been a minute since we've had a new Treyarch map in Warzone, so this is really exciting.
It's a big moment, yeah.
The team at Treyarch.
Bester, wir sehen uns später. Muss erstmal zum Essen zaubern. Ich wünsche dir einen guten Appetit schon mal. Weißt du schon, was gibt, oder bist du noch unschlüssig? Schimmend, immer schön, dass du da warst. Und da bist in dem Fall bist du noch da.
Area 99.
All right, Area 99.
Welcome to the pod dormitory. Weapons testing. Mannequin assembly. A nuclear reactor. The house factory. Nuketown shipping. Well, howdy there, folks. It's your old pal, Archie Adams, to welcome you to the one Safety first. When in doubt, ask what would Archie do?
We have arrived at the birthplace of Nuketown.
Wow.
And here's your very first look at our overhead tack map.
Okay, cool.
Of Area 99. Brittany, we're here.
Ein Nudel mit irgendwas.
Yes, we made it.
You said it, Stephanie. Welcome to the
bewährter Klassiker mit Käse und Schinken, oder?
10 POIs, each with their own gameplay flair and
ja, wieder gern, ich bleib dir halten. Und dafür bin ich immer wieder dankbar. Denn besondere Leute wie du, die machen sowas aus.
We just cannot wait for players to get into this.
Yeah, and we actually have more POIs on the version of the TAC map that you're seeing here today. On the streamers TAC map, once they're in game, it's going to look a little different. But you know what? This is where we're headed for launch. We're obviously going to see alpha gameplay of Area 99. We got live gameplay coming up on Area 99 in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a closer look at our points of interest. Brittany, take us away.
Welcome to Nuketown.
So Area 99, you're parachuting in. What's the first thing you see? Our Nuketown house suspended mid-air. It is so awesome. Up here you have a view of other Nuketown houses that have been swallowed up by the sands of time. Then we have our test site. This is where experimental weapons are tested. The observant player may recognize that we have a prototype Guardian in the space, which is
echt eine krasse Map.
Wenn
es halt jetzt eine Blackout-Map wäre, ne? Aber Warzone ist halt nach wie vor immer noch Warzone.
Bunker space. So down here, the players are more self-contained, separated from the chaos on the surface. But I recommend grabbing a gas mask before going down there.
Okay.
Then we have our bunker space. This is our bullseye in the center of the map. It's also our tallest POI with multiple levels. But what's most important about this POI is actually that it is connected to every single other POI in the map through a network of trenches.
And it's got radioactive goo.
There's also radioactive goo.
Okay. Das ist aber cool, weil dann kannst du nicht so lange an der Stelle bleiben. Das ist eigentlich gut, um die Leute zum Bewegen zu zwingen. Nicht gut. Allgemein so einen Modus würde ich feiern, wenn man länger als 2 oder 3 Sekunden stehen bleibt, stirbt man. Gab's sowas schon mal in Call of Duty? Irgendwie habe ich gerade im Kopf, dass es schon gab.
You have to go and find out.
Gotta go find it.
Oh, I love everything about this.
Then we have our mannequin assembly space. This place is really fun. So, okay, the backstory of this is it has been overproducing mannequins throughout the years, and now
not scary at all.
It's a little bit creepy.
Wie cool wäre das?
Players get to run through massive piles of mannequins. Mannequin limbs are just tossed throughout.
Wenn die dann auch durch ein Easter Egg zum Leben erwachen würden oder so, wie geil.
Don't get squashed by our mannequin smasher. And then we have our pods. This is where the people who worked at Area 99 used to live. This is the fun, stacked, smaller engagements. And players here really need to listen for those footsteps of other players in order to hone in on their targets.
I mean, this just looks so cool.
Pod's final
this.
circle, absolutely wild.
Chaos.
I really hope we see one today in playtesting. Final circle on pods, you're going to have one of the wildest fights I've seen in Resurgence in a long time.
And something that stands out to me just looking at that overhead map real fast is a lot of color. You know, a lot of visual color that's really going to stand out when you're like moving through the map. You really get the idea that like, well, I'm moving into new POIs. I'm going into new environments.
Absolutely. That was super critical for us across just deconstructing Nuketown and bringing that color and fun in that sense back.
Yeah. Now, here's the other wild part that, you know, I genuinely just didn't even consider it being a thing, that there's a story around Nuketown. How did the creative come about for this? Because what an utterly fascinating way to approach not just making a map, but also tying in the lore of this simple map that we were introduced to years ago in Call of Duty. How did you guys come about doing it?
Yeah, I mean, we are super inspired by Nuketown. It's a fan favorite. We love it. And when we had the opportunity to bring something to Warzone, we really wanted to bring the frenetic energy of Nuketown. And so we deconstructed it. And part of that is the history of the space and how fans love the history of it and the gameplay. So we tore it apart, broke every single piece down. Like Brittany said, there's so much intention. But this had to be where they're making all those Nuketowns and then shipping them off to the desert to blow them up. This old, you know, abandoned military facility built in the 1950s. You know, we leaned all the way in. And so when you see that color and you see so many unique POIs in gameplay, it all stems from that idea is, where was Nuketown made?
Yeah.
Area 99, baby.
Very, very interesting. Now, narratively, I'm absolutely just in. I'm down with this. But I'm also seeing a lot of really cool areas, Brittany. We can have some fun engagements. What were some of the core design philosophies that y'all wanted to implement on this to really make it feel like not just you're playing Nuketown, but you're playing Nuketown in a scale that's never been tested before.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the most important things that we wanted to do with this map was, like Miles was saying, tell the origin story of Nuketown. And in fact, Nuketown itself was a key source of inspiration for our map.
Yeah.
So we pushed for more of a classic 3-lane design, and that was strategic because we want to funnel players together towards the center of the map.
Yeah.
And by doing this, you'll have quicker engagements,
genau bei 2
faster
Stunden,
gameplay,
22 Minuten und 22 Sekunden drauf geschaut. Schön.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of like vertical, taller buildings in the space, and that's also strategic because we want players to gain awareness of where other teams are, using the rooftops, things like that, help them think tactically in the space, and again, all for the the need of having the faster engagements that we want in that space.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of really fun fights at Reactor, right in the center. As you mentioned, it's like a bullseye. It's tall. It's beautiful. There's underground
the
components.
Second you drop, you're in it.
Woo, let's go.
Yeah, again, all hit up with that toxic sludge.
All over the toxic. Yeah. Well.
I'm going to land right into it. I already know that that's happening. My friends are just going to have to deal with it. Yeah.
But Brittany, what can players expect in terms of comparing Area 99 to other Resurgence maps that they know in Warzone right now?
Yeah, so players can expect this map to bring the fast, frenetic gameplay that we all know and love from the OG Nuketown. It's coming to Resurgence in Area 99. And when you look at the pre-existing portfolio of Resurgence maps, you'll see that Area 99 is actually very similar in size to Rebirth Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, man. That'll make a lot of people excited. Also, another thing I had noticed as well is just, the map layout itself, gives you a lot of great opportunities for rotations, to really move around the map fluidly. It feels like you guys really
Also ich sag mal so, mit der neuen Warzone, mit der neuen Resurgence Map, werde ich es auf jeden Fall mal anschauen. Aber das Problem ist halt einfach, es ist halt Warzone. Ich mag die ganzen Mechanics nicht. Das mit dem Loadout-System finde ich absolut beschissen. SBMM, die Time to Kill ist viel zu schnell, man ist viel zu schnell tot. Dann das ganze Looten, das was ein Battle Royale ausmacht, dieses Looten und so, das gibt's einfach nicht wirklich in Warzone. Blackout, da war das noch geil, dass man Aufsätze sammeln kann, etc.
There's a word for that.
There is a word for it.
Let me get the dictionary. Everyone has
Today
been like,
I learned.
It's abandoned, but it's Nuketown. What does it mean?
Retro future. So this was a key inspiration across all the buildings, and really because it's a projection of almost what the 1950s thought the future was going to be. That's really through all the machinery, the robots, the crusher, the reactor. It feels like that, and that was important to us. So you're constantly immersed in Area 99, and it's Black Ops. You know it's special to this moment, and Area 99 is bringing something fresh and new.
And Archie.
And Archie
Adam.
Come on, you heard him at the top. He's really a special character of the team that we crafted to be the mascot for the nuclear reactor and the nuclear world that Area 99 is bringing. So
the spiritual leader of Area 99. I think we're going to see a lot of him.
Just remember, do what Archie does. I love it. I love it.
You are going to hear him in the map. He's all over with the PAs. It's fantastic.
Awesome.
And of course, like I said, this is alpha gameplay that we're seeing here today at Next, because this map is obviously still few months away from launch, but the streamers here live at Next are going to be dropping into Area 99 shortly. Brittany, I have to ask you, I have my own thoughts. I have my own favorite place to land here. What do you think the hot drop is going to be today?
Oh man, I think the hot drop today is going to be our manufacturing POI. That's the one that has all the Nuketown houses getting built.
Die Kuppel und genau, und da wo Nuketown ist.
All of them, yes. And so this is going to be a hot drop because it is a parkour playground inside. Players can run, jump, climb on all of the different house pieces. It's going to be so fun. And it's a good, testing ground for that Omni movement system.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Yep. It's absolutely
fantastic. My favorite is, I have to say, House on a Crane. You talked about it first. It's in Nuketown shipping. You cannot miss House on a Crane. You got a great vantage up there. Miles, do you have a favorite?
I do. So, I mean, it's hard to choose, but personally for me, I love to get into the command bunker underneath. I like the SMG, the shotgun. I like to really try to dominate that if I can. The circle might push me out, but I'm going to try to hold it. And I have a soft spot where really when you were looking at it is callback to Blackout, Nuketown Island bunkers underneath.
My man.
Knows.
My man. Love it.
It's got that vibe and that feel. So I love to just kind of sit down there like a hermit and a creep and just kind of like watching people.
Okay, duly noted.
Yeah,
we got to play some time.
I'm going to see you down there.
Yeah. See, I like that strategy, too. Just way in the corner. Really,
I didn't say a corner. Okay, GB.
Well, I'm going to a corner.
He said command center.
Tactical defending.
Okay, but outside of the command center, you know, we're looking outside the bunker. If I happen to look at the periphery of the map, out into the desert, saw some conversation about this online. You know, what else might we see in that Nevada desert?
Well, you might see a hint of something. Something fans love that might come later. We'll see.
Okay.
Get something with scope. You might see some little.
Verdammt.
You guys out here with the teasers and everything.
Alter, ich kann es nicht mehr sehen, das Verdammt, ehrlich. Und alle wollen es wieder, anstatt dass sie neuen Content wollen.
Talking about Battle Royale updates, ranked play, and more. But for now, though, let's send it over to our casters for some brand new gameplay of Resurgence maps, Area 99. Fellas, take it away.
Thank you very much, Alex. Area 99 is a mere moments away, but myself and Chris, raring to go.
Yes, I want to dress up as a mannequin, though.
Ooh,
just random
skin. Well, folks, we've got some very, very exciting news for you. That's right, folks. Welcome back to the Castle Circle, Miles and Puckett, and we are welcoming you right now to the TCL Power Hour. For those of you who were here last year, you know what it's all about, but during this next hour, we'll have our creators try to complete these 9 challenges while in the middle of the Battle Royale. These 9 challenges will come them 9 opportunities for you at home to win a 65-inch TCL TV.
65 inches?
65 inches and 9 chances to win 9 TVs.
I like these different challenges. This is going to make the gameplay extra spicy if it wasn't enough. And also, if you want to be involved, use hashtag CODNext and hashtag TCLXCOD sweepstakes to enter. Check out the full rules below. Make sure you're doing it right, Miles.
So let's get to the game, Chris. We've got a whole lot of action to get through. Area 99, folks. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, can't wait, Chris. Mannequins. Great. Imagine a mannequin skin. That would be a very, very
I'm trying to get it like in week 1. It might take till season 2, but I mean, who doesn't want to dress up?
I do. Look, the idea of a new Warzone map is incredibly exciting to me. I am so
der Wichser, wo das in Chat gepostet hat.
So many talented gamers here as well. I was just looking around to see who would be in our lobbies. This should be fun.
Yeah, we had a chance to. I stood behind Shotzi for a while. Got to watch him running around. A little bit of trash talk. I was told to run across the stage and unplug Iceman Isaac's setup, and I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to do that, Chris. I'm not that guy.
No, and we should remind everybody. Stephanie said this a few times. This is just alpha. We're going to see an even more polished version by the time you get your hands on it. But Miles, you and I saw this last night. We had just a few hours into it. What did you like most when you were playing?
I mean, it sounds like quite a cop-out, Chris, but I just love the idea that a single map from Black Ops history can inspire this huge play space. The idea that we're going like the home of Nuketown. There's this weird sort of like nuclear family feeling going on. There's mannequins being built. There's all sorts of cool stuff. It's just very exciting.
10 different POIs, and yet we can see, of course, all of our players bounce around to different ones. They said what's going to be the hot drop? Maybe manufacturing. I think it's going to be Nuketown shipping, though. Everyone just wants to go to the place that has Nuketown in the name.
Yeah, right. I also love the idea that there is a sort of floating part of the Nuketown map above everyone. To me, it's just such a cool idea to, you know, show a little bit of homage. I know you can look out across the desert, and in the distance there is, you know, the OG Nuketown, which, let's face it, Chris, is going to be in this game somewhere, right?
Absolutely. I do have to say, Ghost, if you're watching this one, my boy Knight did not make it to CODNext this year. I personally want to vouch for this guy after watching him play for Twisted Minds. Knight is a Resurgence monster, and he refuses to play the big maps. He's like, Resurgence is my home. Why leave?
Why leave? And again, the idea that this one is a similar size to Rebirth Island, very, very exciting. So again, you've seen the top-down view, you're seeing some of the action at home, you know what you're getting yourself into, folks. It should be a fantastic time. And the whole time, Chris, we've barely brought it up. The entire feeling of like Omni movement being in there, Brad is getting involved, lovely bit of work there with the Tanto 22, and he goes down, but look, a smile on his face and a heart full of joy.
Yeah, maybe he'll come back here in about 17 seconds, Bradders. Excited to have you with us here in DC, one of our 250 creators all playing Black Ops 6 for the first time. Let's take a look, though, at some of the other screens. It looks like Ocean Ops is continuing to dominate. His teammate fell, but Ocean Ops going to keep slaying out.
That's a lovely top-down look. Reactor, obviously the highest point of the map here.
To the pods.
The pods, boy. To the pods. Dive.
Are you a green pod or blue pod guy?
I think I'd be I'd quite like to look at that purpley pod.
You're a purple podder.
Although the yellow pod looks like the tallest one. And these sort of these habitation locations for the staff here at Area 99. Let's have a quick look and see how it looks on the inside. Oh, look at this. Better than my place in LA.
Bigger than my New York City apartment as well. Well done, Future.
Well done, Bleak Future. This love this atom punk vibe, plates, you name it. All the goodies you would expect from Warzone, and of course, brand new weapons here in Black Ops 6. See some dives, mate. Come on.
I was going to say,
you've been doing it all day, brothers.
Decent ground loot as well. Every gun you pick up feels like you can do damage with it.
Fügen die dann wieder Waffen ein, so wie vorher, oder was ist der Plan?
A lot of nice shots there. Aim brought, taken down.
Das hat doch damals Warzone kaputt gemacht, wie sie das dritte mit Vanguard damals angefügt haben.
Can we get a J-God screen up here?
He's on his team, man.
One of the legends, of course, of content when it comes to Warzone. If you ever want an update, you go to his channel. He's going to tell you what the meta weapon is, what to be doing in game. He's a family man as well. Always entertaining.
Oh, very indeed a family man. A man who loves to pick apart his own gameplay. But once again, where are we going, folks? Where are we dropping? What's the game plan?
See, this is what happened. We had a good game going.
They had a good game going.
Yep.
Break it down for us, J-God.
Now we're like on Regain Central.
Now we're on Regain Central.
Yep, okay.
I mean, Ocean's patrolling the rooftops, making sure he's got a safe landing. Is there any gear up here? That's going to help out.
Certainly going to help. That's a full squad
so
mark.
We got that. Best.
I love the narration of his own gameplay. Keeping the chat involved for maybe those who are driving or not necessarily paying so much attention to what they're seeing.
Instant YouTube video, you know?
Was ich ein bisschen cooler finde, ist, dass sie das jetzt mit der Rarität und so einfügen, weil das bringt dann schon ein bisschen eher Feeling von Battle Royale. Aber im Endeffekt ist es für mich, ich weiß nicht. Ich bin einfach kein Fan von Loadouts. Sie sollten lieber mehr so Waffen einfügen, wo er dann irgendwas dazu noch looten könnte und sowas, halt den Loot-Aspekt wieder mehr reinmachen. Am liebsten wäre mir einfach Warzone weg und Blackout hier. Blackout, wenn Crossplay hätte und sowas, Alter, ich sag's euch, das wäre jetzt immer noch mehr Leute, die das spielen würden als hier Warzone. Die Spielerzahlen sind richtig mies bei Warzone.
I think right now, if it's not Shifty, Biffle is the best player to ever touch Warzone.
I mean, we saw it. Repul's giving him the little goat statue with damn good reason. Watching his aims 85 here, one of the new assault rifles in BO6. Nameless giving it a lot of love in one of our pre-match segments. Big AR guy, bro.
I love this gun. It's absolutely amazing.
Ja, die Frage ist, ist dann Omni-Movement auch in Warzone?
And of course, showcasing the new movement. How do you get the high ground? What's the head? He doesn't matter what armor you have. He has better aim. And that is another one added to the pile. You look at
Aber die dürfen ja mit ihrer eigenen Festplatte zocken. Das heißt, sie könnten ja rein theoretisch sogar cheaten, ne?
Elimination count. 6 players remaining in the game as well, Chris. We are looking at a very, very late match here.
They popped the UAV. They know at least where 4 of them are, and this is just hunting time. This is what these boys do.
Well, he's got his dedicated melee out. Does he have any idea? Does he have any idea that this is going to be a moment in the BCL Power Hour? Looks like someone's going to get a TV.
Chauncey's coming on in, and here comes the revives as well. We love Power Hour. Once again, if you're just joining in, we have 9 65-inch televisions to dish out. All you got to do, hang out and throw up some hashtags.
A little quick look at the cluster munitions, cluster strike. That's an absolute classic, a staple from the Warzone world. Good shots, couple of tags. Not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, still dialing in the XM4. This might not be the final build.
Yeah, it might not be. Who knows, though? I mean, again, our players, they didn't necessarily have time to create their own custom classes, but what they picked up, they're all very solid, you know?
No, they're going into zone. They're going into zone.
They got money for days, calling out the rotation. Biffle, I don't think so, he says. Ending your map a little bit early, and now they've got numbers advantage.
That player does get the revive, so a couple more folks coming back in. This game is not over yet, but Biffle, 18.
Die Leute im Hintergrund rumbrüllen, Alter.
These shots are sensational with the ground loop.
I love what we're seeing here. The communication is perfect. Always know where the enemies are. They've got them pinged on the map. And Biffle on the flank is going to get caught out here. Goes for the in-system reach out. You can't hit the movement, baby.
He's getting down. His teammates hitting the assassination. And that is that, folks. Your first Area 99 victory Biffle and the boys.
Let's watch it one more time. This is Repulse's perspective. The podcast GOAT right now, and you can see they're dropping a 51 bomb as a squad. Welcome to Resurgence here on Black Ops 6.
That's not a bad place to
18
be.
kills,
Well,
Junge.
GG's there, folks. A very, very exciting look.
14, achso.
Very, very exciting look there to start
Gesamte
things
Team hat
off. What
14k. Dachte bestimmt,
an
Alter, wie viel
unbelievable
Schaden.
run. 51. We'll see if anyone can beat that during the day.
A quite delectable bite of Warzone action right there, Miles. And you can't ask for a better ending. We have so many studs, though, in the building, so many fantastic players, and all of these players are live on their personal channels. So go find your favorite in addition to watching the main broadcast.
In addition to watching the main broadcast, a little birdie has just told me that Lottie is on the floor with a very special guest. Lottie.
Go Cowboys.
Thank you so much, fellas. We're actually heading over right now, aren't we, RG3, to Tim the Tapman for a From the
will
Chat
einfach immer noch
interview
zocken, weil schon
presented
steht hier
by
immer
Herman
noch.
Tim, first of all, welcome to COD Next. Lovely to see you. How are you liking Area 99?
So far, loving it. Didn't fully get to dive into it just yet, but you know, I'm a slow learner, so hoping a couple more games and I'll be able to, compete with some of these other pros around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's I say that every time I start playing.
Yeah, that's me, bro. That's me.
But Tim, just for you, 4 years waiting for this game to come out. They've been putting it to develop, the longest ever between Black Ops games. What are you looking most forward to?
I think for me personally, it's definitely that Omni movement, and it's literally flipped the game on its head. Like, I didn't know what to expect before coming here, and now being here and playing it, it really is like, you can't, like, I'm gonna go back and play the whole COD, and it's gonna feel so different compared to what I was playing here. So that, hands down, that's hands down what I was most looking forward to, like, trying out and running with, so.
100%. I mean, sometimes it's really the little things, isn't it, that makes such a big difference. And speaking of little things, what is that on your desk, Tim?
Well, so, RG3, I saw that you had one of the largest croissants ever in Paris. And so what I did was I tried to find the smallest one I could possibly find for you.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
Tim,
don't eat it all in one bite. You know what I mean?
My long lost love right here. You know what? Only thing that's missing is my wife, so I might as well eat her, right?
Oh, that would have been.
But my teeth are too big. Fortunately, my teeth are too big.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us. But love that so much, Tim. Thank you so much. And best of luck in all your future games, mate.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I need it. I'm starting to cook a little bit,
He's cooking. Tim's cooking at COD Next, and only here, folks. Casters is back over to you.
Thank you very much, Lottie. Well, I'm joined back on stage now with some very, very special guests with a very special announcement about the Call of Duty League's Endowment Black Ops 6 pack. I'm here now with former Navy SEAL and current Performance Capture Director at Treyarch.
Hey, Jason Fox ist übrigens der Sponsor unseres Channels.
Yeah, of course. We're here with a very exciting announcement today. The Call of Duty Endowment Tracer Pack will launch October 25th for Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Wir damit 5 Minuten essen, zu faul zum Kochen. Der Klassiker, Alter. Was war's für eine 5-Minuten-Terrine oder was? Und vor allem, was für eine?
On behalf of Through Dark, a British apparel company founded on the principle that veterans are cut from a very special.
Aber ich mache mir jetzt auch sowas. Bin gleich wieder da. Ich lasse den Stream weiterlaufen. Also, Stream lasse ich natürlich weiterlaufen, aber ich lasse hier weiterlaufen. Bis gleich.
Yeah, so we've spent the majority of our military careers within UK Special Forces, and in this time we live by the mantra, endeavour through adversity.
This experience, however, is not reserved for the military elite. It is universal and human. We all encounter hardship in our own lives in our own way.
Ain't that the truth? And how did this collaboration with the Call of Duty Endowment come about? So like the best of plans, interests were aligned from the beginning. As military veterans, the mission of the Call of Duty Endowment resonates deeply with our own brand of beliefs. So developing the Call of Duty Endowment's first ever UK operator skin, knowing our efforts would directly follow veterans across the UK, US seeking meaningful employment. As you mentioned, this is the first UK operator skin. What does it mean to be a part of that milestone as UK veterans?
Well, our ethos as Royal Marine Commandos of the Special Boat Service is inextricably woven throughout this pack. From the operator kit to the loadouts and pack essentials, our goal was to create something unquestionably authentic. As proceeds from sales of this pack will employ veterans in both the US and UK, it is incredibly humbling knowing that we get to continue serving the community we all came from.
What can our players look forward to most as they await the launch of this pack? So our hope is that players recognize that the good they will do by purchasing this pack to help the veterans. without giving too much away, I'd advise other players to watch the backs, check the corners, and stay away from the water once this pack is live.
While a picture is worth 1,000 words, we would like to leave you all with just one: endeavor.
Well, there you have it, folks. The very first look at the Call of Duty Endowment Endeavor Tracer Pack. For a deeper dive into the pack components and more first looks, be sure to tune in to the Call of Duty Endowment Bowl immediately following this broadcast, where Louis, Foxy, and I will do a deep dive into the pack. And be sure to get the pack on October 25th when it launches for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and join more than 3.5 million players who have outfitted their Call of Duty operators with endowment items to help us place more veterans into great jobs. We can't do what we do without your support. Thank you both for joining us today. Cheers, mate.
Brilliant. Thanks, man.
Let's get back to gaming.
Thank you very much, James. Well, wicked announcement. Very, very special. We do have much more gameplay here at Call of Duty Next. You can grab the Endeavor Pack October 25th when it all comes into the store. Thank you very much again, James. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Thank you. Back over to Tim, the Tap Man. And Tim's actually looking very good. I'm also waiting for my partner in crime, Chris Puckett, to re-emerge. But for now, folks, you've just got me. What a day we've had so far here at Call of Duty Next. It has been a very, very good time. On board with Timmy, enjoying himself a little bit of time out here in Area 99. Buzz and Legion, Chris, what a squad.
This is a team. I like what we're going to see here. It's been a competition between Tim and Legion to see who can have the most ridiculous clips. I think Legion's had more time alive.
Look, that certainly helps. Legion, though, just going down there. We're seeing on the left-hand side of the screen. And it looks like Tim has opted for a different HUD as well. Now, this is something we're going to be talking about plenty. A massive, massive change here. Doesn't just affect MP, doesn't just affect zombies, because all of the HUDs are different, Chris. I mean, so you've got the ability to really customize your game depending on what you're playing.
I think some of the perks are going to have an effect on your UI as well throughout this one. You can see Legion having a tough time saying, Tim, I'm good, I'm good. He's not good. Don't go for that revive right now. That's going to cost the squad. Can Butters keep him in it?
Bro. Butters can definitely keep him in it.
She was popping off in zombies. I went by, was not squatting up. She was going solo, and she was into the deep rounds.
We got a decent loadout here. I mean, decent gear. We've got no plates, though, for Butters.
Care package? Come on now.
No, she's got the squad covered. Absolutely love that there. Legion, of course, and Tim, they're now coming back in. We'll see if our team of heroes and heroines can keep things rolling.
The lads are here.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's not bad.
That's a legendary looking, we got X4, we got ourselves a big old sniper rifle.
Little tracker.
That's a lovely care package.
And it's just going to be a moment to loot up for the squad. Can we go? Thank you. We are going to some people ready to frag out, and this squad is devastating. Iceman Isaac, the Strat Wizard, alongside Teep and Jowo, the Movement King, showing you how he's going to survive in the new game modes.
Of course, the first map we saw a 51 bomb from Biffle's team. Now we're watching the boys on the other side. Yui there, pop by Iceman Isaac. And again, a lot of the things are going to be very familiar to you. If you're a Warzone player, you're going to be carrying across a lot of information. Yeah, it's a new game and there's new things there, but a lot of those familiar entities, Chris, they're going to exist. Like certain elements of the store. You know, we've got a new backpack system. The backpack's gone. So that's a big, big change. That, I mean, I'm looking for players who show me the UI, man. Come on.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of POIs, I'll tell you that. This crew is moving. Teep, though, in a little bit of trouble. Can Joe get some help? You look at the mini-map. They're going for the divide and conquer strategy. No one within about 1,000 meters. I've measured the map a lot.
1,000. An entire 1,000. Joe's back in 5. Meanwhile, his teammate Iceman Isaac doing everything they can to stay on the move. A little bit of points there. Again, you are a very slight reward, Chris, for not being a camper.
And high ground, of course, is always crucial anytime you're playing here in Resurgence. You got to look out for the folks dropping above you. But let's go over to Destroy. This guy plays with so much confidence, and he is a momentum gamer. So when he is rolling, it's so hard to stop this.
And watching that Omni movement, seeing the way he's able to sprint left, right there, get right back into that fight. He evades a bit of action, gets himself into it immediately, and now he's on the prowl. And again, what a familiar look here. We're in one of the Nuketown houses here. We're missing a couple of mannequins and a couple of pieces of furniture, but it's just so cool to see these places in this final circle.
Waiting for the skies to clear, unable to use his strike, and he is going to get run up on. Trouble for Team Destroy. Let's go over to Shifty and Hisoka, though. 2/3 of the Falcon squad that just dominated at EWC.
Oh, these boys, they got GOAT status approved. Here comes Evan. Hisoka on the long-range Overwatch. Big tags, nearly perfect shots. Wow. Even here on BO6, he's shooting hot.
Ripping through that body armor, and you can see they are just hunting at this point. They are going for a high score. Repulse and crew dropping 51 as a team.
UAV, we're looking for an advanced UAV in a moment. There. Yeah, there it is, advanced UAV. Pop 3, get the advanced. And now you're in serious trouble. Hisoka on the prowl here in the lobby. Precision airstrike on its way.
Once again, all these players are live. Go check out their individual point of view, especially this one. If you are the in-game leader, if you're the one calling out rotations for your squad, there's no one better than Hisoka. He has been a difference maker when it comes to endgame.
I think I watched Hisoka win the Warzone World Cup way back in 21, 22, something like that. Another precision there for Hisoka. Precision go bird, quite literally. Give us some new gear by station. Not getting a huge amount of intel there because the player cam blocking the way, but you know.
You can see all these pings. They are all in the same building. Everyone is stacked up right now. They're just taking their time, frying away.
And a classic look here, Chris, at I mean, what feels like a map that we may have been on, you know, if in the past, because of the sort of the feel, the vibe, but at the same time, Area 99, brand new. Can't wait to see more of it.
Absolutely. Let's check back in with our TCL Power Hour to see how we're doing so far.
Kartoffelbrei mit Erbsen und Möhren und Speckwürfeln.
Right now, our creators are trying to compete with these 9 challenges while in the middle of this battle royale. We've got a couple of them that are done. There we go. Dedicated melee done.
Maggie, hier könnte ihre Werbung stehen.
Can we get that? And a combat axe, Chris. We've given away some TVs.
We need to see the combat axe elimination. 7 televisions already awarded. 2 more to go. And that gunfighter wild card. That's going to be tough for us to track, but we're doing our best. We got admins all over the place.
I was going to say, that's not our job, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, tweet hashtag CODNext and hashtag TCLXCOD sweepstakes to enter. The full rules are below.
Na komm, das machen wir doch einmal fix, oder? Ups. Tweet hashtag CODNext. CODNext. TCL, was? X COD Sweepstakes. TCL X COD Sweepstakes. So. Ah, das ist auch krass, Mann. So, was? Okay. So. Schleim, Schleim, Schleim. Das passt, oder? Ja, das ist schon krass, ne? Was sie da gemacht haben, finde ich mega nice. Ich mache das jetzt einfach alles. Egal was funktioniert oder was nicht funktioniert, es wird einfach alles gemacht. Schauen wir mal, vielleicht kriegen wir was hier.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick break, but don't go anywhere.
Loaded, ready to unleash some fury, just waiting for challengers to potentially be dropping back in. Here's his first opportunity.
I mean, that's the gorgeous thing about Resurgence, right? I mean, you've got to make sure you keep your team alive at this point in time. Again, some nice changes there to the user interface. We're going to keep bringing this up, folks. These are the new elements here in Black Ops 6. Lovely looks there across the board. Everyone's got a little different vibe. Some of the mini-maps are square, some of them are round, some of them are at the bottom of the screen, right above that sort of bearing tape. Very, very exciting stuff here at Zogoro. Not that exciting as he just waits to get back into the game, but Timothy Tatman.
Oops.
What have you got?
Let's see it, Timmy. Self-revive, smart. Focus on yourself. Go for a little strike damage. Precision. It's definitely good commit.
Tim's wearing the warden skin.
I can precision it, hang on.
And that voice line was great. Requesting recon. Precision airstrike incoming.
This is how you push the pod mile.
Oh, the pod's getting absolutely getting pounded. The pod's being pulverized right now. Go on, Tim. Be brave, Tim.
This is a tough final circle to go against.
The world is watching.
More free points falling in if he can hit the shots. The burst not quite clean enough.
That's a fun weapon. That's the SWAT 556. A bit of a burst weapon here in BO6. Plenty of love, though. Oh, guys, there's just so much. There's so much to get through still, and we're talking Warzone. There's no better folks to talk about Warzone than the guys on the desk right now.
Welcome back to the desk. We are thrilled to have Raven and Treyarch joining us now to talk about Call of Duty Warzone and some of the key updates that will be coming to us in Season 1. I'm excited to welcome to the desk Pete Actipes, Lawrence Metten, and Ted Timmons. Guys, the excitement in here over Area 99 and some of the gameplay we've seen has been awesome so far.
Yeah, you guys having fun?
Oh, I mean, this is fantastic.
Let's loosen up a little bit over here. Let's chill out a bit. I saw Ted walk out. He was taking pictures, posting online.
Ted's been taking selfies, you know. The rest
Ted's been walking around with a disposable camera?
You got to do it for the gram, right?
You got to do it for the gram. That's how you know we're in the 90s. All right, well, gentlemen, we have had a chance to cover a lot of the global systems that we're going to be seeing in Black Ops 6 today. Of course, that includes Omni movement. Said it like 1,500 times now, and for good reason, because it really is a big deal, and it is coming to Warzone. We've seen some incredible moments there, Pete. I mean, really, this has just changed the way that we play the game.
Absolutely. So for this year, our core design pillars really revolve around fluidity, simplification of systems, and player agency. So when we heard about Treyarch's global systems coming this year to Black Ops 6, we were really excited about the play potential that this could bring to Warzone, specifically with Omni movement, right? So if you think about it, just having the ability to dive, slide, and sprint in any direction, it's a real game changer. It's going to add a new dynamic element to the way players will engage.
Ich sag mal so, das Movement macht schon viel aus, aber es bringt trotz alledem nichts, wenn die ganzen Gameplay-Fundamentals immer noch so wie normal Warzone sind. So, das ist einfach, das ist mir einfach ein Dorn im Auge. So, da habe ich instant weniger Spaß. So, und das in Kombination mit IOMM oder SBMM, nee.
You talked about the global systems. And one of the most exciting new features that will be debuting across the titles are global weapon builds. Lawrence, you mentioned this earlier in the multiplayer section. This is a huge quality of life change. What does it mean for players?
Yeah, so global weapon builds make it easier than ever to create and maintain and access your weapons wherever you play, whether it's multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. Every gun you create in Black Ops 6 or Warzone is a global weapon build by default and connected everywhere you can use it. So you can slot it into a loadout. If you make an edit to that global weapon build, it applies everywhere it's equipped.
Amazing.
Holy crap.
One by one,
ist ein cooles Feature, aber
global weapon builds also exist outside.
Also für Multiplayer und Warzone okay gut, aber Zombies. Warum sollte ich ein Warzone-Bild in Zombies nehmen?
But you can go back to that XM4 at any time. It's a permanent creation and really makes it easier than ever for players to maintain their guns. And if you're that player who jumps into Black Ops 6 at launch, has your favorite guns, has your favorite weapon builds, when Season 1 drops and the Warzone integration happens, you can easily bring over all of those guns.
Ich meine, das ist schon cool, ja. Also dafür ist es schon echt nice, aber
I feel like that's
echt bloß für Multiplayer Warzone, Leute.
Ironically, but
I know, it's great. You're hearing everyone talk about it. It's wild. But now we have a lot of things that are coming, over as part of, the shared experience that we're going to be seeing with Black Ops 6. And there are going to be a few specific things as well that we're going to be seeing, like perks and loadouts. They're going to be working a little bit differently, in Warzone. So, Pete, why don't you just take us through that, how that's going to play out, how that's going to look for the players?
Yeah, there's quite a few changes happening this year in terms of loadouts.
Okay.
First and foremost, wildcards are coming to Warzone. We're really excited about this because we really feel that this is going to be disruptive in a good way to how players kind of strategize and think about which loadouts to take and how they build them. So the two that we're showing off today are Overkill and Gunfighter. So Overkill is back. Used to be a perk, but now it is a classic, and this time it lives on as a wild card. So for those that don't know, Overkill allows you to take 2 primary weapons with 5 attachments on it. You might want to do that. Like, there might be an engagement that you might want to get into, and you have an AR, SMG, sniper, shotgun, whatever suits your fancy. You can make that choice right there and then. But if you don't want to do that, we're also showing off another
unbedingt die kleineren Kopfhörer rein tun. Also die kleinen
Gunfighter allows you to have one primary weapon,
Gummidinger, die halt da dran sind.
And the primary weapon can have up to 8 attachments. So if you really think about it, if you take the right kind of weapon and put on the right type of attachments on it, that might be the thing that turns the tide in a fight.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to use
der muss doch schwitzen wie Sau.
We also have more that's coming, and we'll talk about those like as we get closer to launch.
For sure.
Those wild cards are going to be built specifically for Warzone in mind.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So more coming as we look to the live seasons post-launch.
Es ist fast alles
one of the things you've done is actually
Warzone so.
Some of the underutilized perks.
Seit Modern Warfare 2019 Warzone rauskommen ist wirklich, soll man lieber nur für Multiplayer was machen oder Zombies.
And we've taken like what would previously have been like bottom tier perks, clearly not much value, combined some of them together. Some examples being we took Combat Scout and Tracker. So for anyone who's familiar with it, Combat Scout is when you hit someone, you ping them, and we've combined them together just to be Tracker because it felt like it's really the same play style, same player motivation. But we think the one that everyone in here is going to love, it's got a new name, Sprinter, and we basically combined what would be movement perks from the previous game. So things like double time. There's a perk that we have in the game at the moment where when you're downed, you move quicker. And then on top of that, we've added infinite tack sprint.
Oh boy!
So we think that's going to be a huge pick rate. And in the pre-read, when we talked to some of the creators, the eruption for that piece was just phenomenal. So.
With Omni movement on top of all of that, we're going to see some pretty exciting movement in the game. But Lawrence, one quick thing I want to touch on. Classic Prestige coming to Warzone. This is new for us.
Yeah, so Classic Prestige in Black Ops 6 is truly a global system, whether you're playing multiplayer, zombies or Warzone.
Okay, das war die Frage. Na gut, das finde ich aber auch besser so. Ja, das war am alten ein bisschen kacke, dass du in Warzone den machen kannst, also in Blackout, in Zombies Multiplayer. Das ist schon gut, dass du überall ist.
The fact that Prestige is just going to be there in general, I can keep things going. I don't have to worry about going to one area. I'm stoked. I'm in. This is great. This is great.
And it's not the only thing that we have in Warzone, because for the very first time, Warzone is getting its own dedicated camo
Are you serious?
track. Lawrence, we're pumped about this. We're seeing these mastery camos right here. They're sick.
Yeah, so I mean, as you guys have been seeing through the broadcast, we've been going big with mastery camos this year. We have an updated camo system, and for the first time ever in Warzone, you will have dedicated camos you can only earn in Warzone. Camo challenges geared towards things you can do in Warzone. This is your first look at Abyss. Sick. It's dynamic. It changes when you shoot it. 4 all new mastery camos that we've never had before. Can only be earned in Warzone.
Yeah, I love all the dynamic camos that we've been seeing here. Really creative, just fun. You know, always a little special thing you get when you shoot your gun and you see colorful things pop up. You know, it's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. All right, now we have a lot to be excited for in this chapter, but in terms, especially in terms of what's going to be coming with Black Ops 6 here. But you know what? I like new features. What can we be expecting here coming to Warzone in regards to like new features here?
So the big one, it's like a new old one.
Ich wollte es gerade sagen, es ist wieder was Neues, Altes.
Oh,
so this will be a huge change to the way that the game is played. We really reflected on the last 3 years, and I'm not kidding. We had like a 3-day design meeting on the backpack. And it just gave us an opportunity to look at the history of Warzone today, and we really felt that with all this fluidity that's coming in with this brand new Black Ops 6 experience, did we want people like stowing stuff and doing inventory management, or do we just want people to like pick stuff up smoothly, run with it, and just go with it? So we're really excited about this new old play style.
What's old is new again. Yeah, love it.
Always. We see
Alter, Inventory Management gehört aber dazu, Mann.
We're returning to the original armor satchel and also the ammo storage in terms of inventory.
Yeah, and you know, as Pete was saying earlier, this like player agency, fluidity, etc. It just gave us that chance to think about, okay, the backpack had a ton of positives. Some of those were that you could carry more ammo, could carry more ammo. So not only have we added the armor satchel that the OGs might remember, there's now this ammo satchel, and the best part is that they're additive. So if you find one, you can pick it up, find another, pick that up, and you're just constantly making yourself better. The same goes for the perks. I don't think we really touched on it too much, but a number of the perks that people can equip in the loadout menu can be found in ground loot. And again, they're all additive.
So they're stackable. You can stack the perks
das ist okay. Dann bringt es wieder das Loot ein bisschen mehr hoch. Das finde ich geil.
With armor and ammo.
And then for the real hardcore players, they're still specialists. So don't worry, there's still the one thing to bind them, I guess. The one perk to bind them.
Don't worry. Yeah, we've got it. We got it. You know, again, there are things we've been introduced to that are coming to Black Ops 6 that are also coming to Warzone. But again, they work a little bit differently in Warzone as a mode. They've been tuned up specifically for the BR Resurgence experience. And one of those things is dedicated melee.
Yeah, so we're really excited about bringing the dedicated melee back to or into Warzone. So this is a new feature that you'll see in your loadout when you go and customize it. The cool thing about this is right on rip, if you drop in, you will have this as part of your default loadout. So once you land, you can equip the dedicated melee by holding the melee button down. The best part about it is when you have it equipped, you will also get unlimited attack sprint.
Oh, snap.
So this is our second way of giving you unlimited attack sprint, right? And what we love about this is now you have more agency, more options and strategy in how you want to play. So if you find yourself in a situation where you need to rotate, if you need to get out of a sticky like combat scenario, or if you want to make a tactical advancement somewhere, you can. And the cool thing here is once you customize your loadout, you can customize your dedicated melee as well.
That is, I mean, famously, we all know you run faster with a knife out.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that I think goes without saying here. The fact that that's coming in, oh man, I'm stoked. That's so good.
We're looking at some gameplay here, which has been awesome to see everyone playing Resurgence on Area 99. But we got to show off a little bit in multiplayer. We saw some things happening in the winner circle and the MP matches. But Ted, emotes and sprays also coming.
New old. You know, we had them in the early days of Warzone, but now it's with a twist. So the emotes are third person. Don't worry. We have made sure there's a slow into and out, so you can't peek.
No peeking.
My man. Keeping us
my man. Remember those blackout days?
Yes, right. And then when it comes to the sprays, it goes, you know, as Peter was saying earlier about this agency, a big part of agency is that ability to self-express. And one of the things that I asked Lawrence was, you know, a few years ago, a birthday, my friends and I jumped into Warzone. My squad sprayed me, so Dan, Rich, and Craig, thank you for that. And I ran around looking like a clown. And I asked Lawrence earlier in the week, I was like, can you still spray an operator? And he said,
definitely. Yeah, so, I mean, wouldn't be
we got you, Ted.
Without that. If you're like me and you think spraying all your opponents in the gulag before the gulag matchup starts gives you an advantage.
That's big brain thinking right there.
It's back.
Tag
you can do it.
I like to tag my targets.
So my next birthday is going to be reliving my old birthday.
Oh, that's awesome. That's all right. Well, Ted, you know, something that it really has always stuck out to me with Raven and the work that you guys do. You guys put a lot of attention toward that quality of life, right? Quality of life updates. What are going to be those for Warzone that the community can really, you know, chop the bit on and get excited for?
Yeah, over the last couple of years, I think the community's really resonated with our quality of life efforts, and I think this year going forward, we've got a massive list for season 1 coming up. But it's also a cross-studio effort. Not only is it Raven and Treyarch, I don't know if our friends at High Moon and Beanox are watching. If you are, like, thank you so much for everything that you do for Warzone. But things like seamless ascenders, seamless horizontal zip lines, again, fluidity, really a real focus. And yeah, we just can't wait to show like the improved inventory, UI, etc., etc. There's a lot.
So much work being put into it.
The patch notes is going to be a big one. Yeah. So prepare, get a cup of tea, and sit down and read the patch notes when they come out.
Well, you know I love me some patch notes, but speaking of season 1, we know one thing the community has been asking for, Pete, is the return of Battle Royale ranked play, and we had previously said the end of the year. So I got to ask you, do you have any updates for us?
I sure do. So, you know, we've really evaluated the last few years of what we've been doing with Ranked as a system.
Yeah.
We've started out with the foundation, and we like the foundation, but we want to build upon that. So we're happy to like continue our work with Treyarch here and really build upon the infrastructure that's already there. So we're rebalancing and retooling the Ranked experience, and we're happy to announce that Ranked Battle Royale is coming to season 1 during season 1 on Urzikstan.
It's always great. I mean, a lot of great updates coming to ranked play in both multiplayer and Warzone this year. It's always awesome when our ranked play teams at Raven and Treyarch get together and collaborate on a Warzone ranked mode, and really excited to share more as we get closer to launch.
And that means we got all the toys
I'm excited.
From Black Ops 6, like Omni Movement coming to Big Map Ranked.
It's going to change it up.
I mean, honestly, I can't think of anything better. Unreal stuff. I mean, thank you, Ted, Lawrence, Pete. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today. We look forward to the next chapter of what we're going to be seeing in Warzone. Man, I mean, how do you top that? That is wild stuff.
Well, Alex, I got one more thing. And before we let you go, here it is. This spring, we'll be celebrating an incredible 5 years of Warzone. And on behalf of all of us who work to bring the Warzone experience to life each day, thank you for playing. It only feels right that to celebrate this milestone, we gotta go back to our roots, which is why I am happy to officially confirm that the iconic 2020 launch map from the original Call of Duty Warzone, Verdansk, will return spring 2025.
Chat's popping off right now. I'm 100%.
Stay tuned for more information on this next year.
No, da bin ich wieder.
Back to you.
Geile Käsesemmel reingeschoben. Selbst aufgebackene Semmeln mit Cheddar-Käse. Hammer, ich lieb's.
Bringing back the favorites. I know a lot of the Warzone players have been talking about this for a minute. Everyone very familiar with the original Warzone map.
Who could forget all that time stuck indoors playing Warzone?
Mein Gott.
Not me, folks, but yeah, a lot of fun. Verdansk coming back 2025. Get in your calendars, fam. Oh no, FIFA, what happened to you?
Right now.
Back to reality.
Area 99 has been the place.
Bringt aber zusätzliche Karten, nicht immer ersetzen. Dieses Ersetzen. Verdansk is back, aber warum? Dieses Kartenersetzen.
Go to hangers, big favor mine.
Ich hasse es.
It is so cool for them to be listening to the community and bringing back the favorites. I know a lot of the Warzone players have been talking about this for a minute. Everyone very familiar with the original Warzone map.
Who could forget
Ich kann's vergessen, weil es genervt hat, Mann. Wenn sie halt zusätzliche Karten einfügen würden, so wie bei PUBG, hätte ich nichts dagegen. Aber warum wollen die Leute Verdans noch mehr alten Scheiß? Ah. Ich verstehe das nicht. Ich werde es nicht verstehen, warum die Leute so sind, ehrlich.
And honestly, Area 99, like, what's crazy about this is I haven't been a big Warzone player, but this has made me want to load in so bad. As an original COD gamer, as an original Black Ops gamer, always looking forward to the new Nuketown map and multiplayer to see its birthplace put here in the position of Warzone. It looks incredible. And I heard it's a little bit smaller than Rebirth, so you're talking circles smaller, a lot more people, a lot more engagement.
I'm just watching Swag frag out. They just had a jailbreak over there on the right side of your screen. He is just shooting them out of the sky. Currently, the squad is lighting it up on the leaderboard. We saw a 50 bomb to start the day. Still waiting for a first 60 bomb. Jailbreaks make it possible.
And, you know, I was walking around looking at some of the screens. The late game with the Omni movement is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
You can peek corners, run around. I think, Miles, you saw they were in one of the classic Nuketown buildings, Nuketown rooms. It just looks so good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Watching Swag now. Keeping the boys fresh. He's got a couple of UAVs to work with here. Another care package there. Precision. Watch out, folks. Looking at that minimap, it's going to be very,
that was
very
his own. Spicy. That was his own precision, by the way.
Look at the size of the circle. Yeah. 18 for Swag in this game alone.
Yeah, you want to watch some fast, frenetic gameplay, as we call it? Swag is a guy to watch. Him and his squad, J Smooth and Chica, trying to get it done here. We're down to the very end. So we're going to see that movement put on full display.
Dude, and this is non-stop. I'm really enjoying that long-range XM4 build, that huge barrel on that thing. He is swinging it so far, man.
And you heard them talking about the wild cards, which I think is awesome as well. Primary gunfighter being able to run 8 attachments. We're going to see some absolutely stacked builds. And some of these weapons are just going to do damage from range.
I just want to see the perks that are stacked. That sounds ridiculous. Yeah. Be a super soldier.
Yeah, this is a crazy rotation here for Swag. He's got to make his way. He and his team across the wall here. They got players all around him. UAV in the back pocket still once this one ends. So these guys, they're on the prowl.
Final squad.
If they win this, they will have the advantage going to the next zone.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That was it.
There they are.
Show us the stats. That was a big one. It might not be 51, Chris. That's the record we've seen so far in the day.
Chica is a monster across multiple BRs. Would not be surprised to see her in the double digits right there with the fellas. And 14 for J Smooth, 21 for Swag, and 10 bomb coming out of Chica. 45 ain't bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Nothing wrong with that, folks.
And they needed that because I saw a tweet from Methods, and he said, I'm just farming these Warzone kids. So the Warzone community needed to turn up here, okay?
Remember the 1v1s, huh? What happened in the 1v1s, huh, Zen? Huh?
That is true. The Warzone community dominated the 1v1s versus our pro players.
I know, I just threw my boy under the bus, but I think like that sometimes. Breadman on the right-hand side of your screen, he's had a great time. One of the players we talked about, Chris, coming in today, like, oh, we want to see him snipe, and we did. It was fun.
Absolutely. Breadman, one of the mouse and keyboard warriors out there. He is so fun to watch.
Also, ich werde jetzt mal zu Zombies zurückgehen.
What's going on with that? Yeah, there's some really, someone asked about a Galil and FAMAS. How good, that's how good. It's slippery smooth, man. It's just too smooth. Like, I cannot, like, it's gonna be so. It's a COD next. Hell yeah.
Map selection,
so
Liberty
we're
Falls.
Zombies, man.
Play in a squad.
We're on zombies.
Neue Damned Melodie.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna queue. We're readying up. As of now, I don't have any option to see you know, gobblegums or what is it, the augments?
Ja gut, sehr logischerweise ausgestellt.
Squad. Damn 7, yeah.
Ja, sonst übelst der Spoiler.
Yeah, it sounds fire, man. That sounds absolutely fire.
Voll.
Literal chills, yeah. Me and Kaizen were joking about that the other day. We're like, yeah, imagine that the world comes to an end ever, a meteor's coming, you just hear the round change music. Dramatic round change music. That set crew's gotta save you. Oh, we're going in, chat. Not looking like we're in game. Are they on the same team? That'd be crazy if they're on the same team. I'm not sure who's on my team, but let's see. See if they're on. Are they in voice chat? Like a voice chat got its own tab here. I don't think they're in VC. It's fine. Let's do a little show around, chat. Let's do
Blanchard.
We are in. Yeah.
Alter, die haben einfach Deutschland.
I am ready, dude. Dedicated knife slot out. Do a little bit of knifing on round 1. OP knife, dude. Now I can show you the inspec for it as well. Change the HUD preset. Yeah, there's not many choices you can. Music. Dramatic round change music.
Nochmal von hier.
The set crew's gotta save you. Oh, we're going in, chat. Lego are in game. Are they on the same team? That'd be crazy if they're on the same team.
Achte auf die
I'm not sure
Audio-Logs
who's on my
unten.
team, but let's see if they're on. They in voice chat. Like a voice chat got its own tab here. I don't think they're in VC. It's fine. Let's do a little show around, chat. Let's do it. We are in. We need to get this situation under control. Yeah. I am ready, dude. Dedicated knife slot out. Do a little bit of knifing on round 1. OP knife, dude. Now I can show you the inspec for it as well. Change the HUD preset.
Spooky fish knife.
Yeah, there's not many choices you can select right now. You can't do like the full hardcore one. But I could change it to something right now. Alex in his own squad, yeah. We're ready, dude. Oh, somebody's down. Oh, no. Yeah, so this is sick, dude.
Brutus.
Revive. Need a little revive. All right. Drop back the knife later? Yeah, I'm down. Gotta investigate the town to get packet punch open.
Alpha, search the area. We've got 3 Janus science personnel missing.
Gotta wait up a little bit.
Is critical to mission success. And we take
There's a scoreboard. Get a little tack map if you guys want to use it. You don't have to use it. Don't forget.
Take care of our own. Finde ich mega geil.
Very, very cool. I'm gonna go into the dark ether, man. Got a new piece of equipment here. Guy's going up there.
Ooh.
Where you going, buddy? Go to the HUD. Yeah, we changed field upgrade as well. There's a third person. Oh my god. You can see the inspec. Oh, the inspec goes in the first person. Album becomes free every round. Yeah, I'll look at the HUD in a second. Anywhere but here. That's what I wanted, man. The Gobblegum. The Gobblegum. Yeah, so for HUD, where would that be? Where I might search it actually. Can't remember where the HUD thing is. I think I do it in the. I have to do it in the menu. I might have to do it in the menu. I don't remember where it is in Zombies. No. Alright, look at it. It's in third person. Try a new piece of equipment. Goes off automatically. Hell yeah. Insta-kill. Someone exfilled already? No. I think exfills every, like, was it every 10, 15 rounds? Armor on the wall. This is a crazy trap. I'll open this up there. Go right back to first person, dude. Yeah, it's probably under interface, you're right.
Die Map sieht ultra geil aus. Ich lieb's, ohne Scheiß.
Where on earth is it? I can't remember. I literally saw it yesterday and I don't remember where it is. I'll look for it. Yeah, third person's clean. Third person's seamless, man. Hold 3 Gobblegums in our pack at a time. Oh, shield up, dude.
Shields up.
More durable shields. Very, very cool. Another trap there as well. Exfil cutscene has been shown. I see. Open up that door. All right, chat. Who's ready,
das ist gut. Das ist genauso, wie ich gesagt habe, sodass du halt einfach die Möglichkeit hast, hier die Dinger, sag ich mal, zu teilen. Dass wenn du nicht genug Essence hast, dann nimmst du halt nur so und so viel her.
just have to walk in here. You got to buy the door for 2,500. It's actually a little bit more on co-op than it would be on solo, right?
Wieso schaut keiner den Mustang von vorne an? Das wäre das Erste, was ich machen würde, ey. 9.000 zum Upgraden. Holy moly.
Amazing, yeah. You can pop 3 gobblegums at once. That's what's really exciting. See a little cartoon playing with Mr. Peaks. Temporal gift. We'll take that.
Ah, da hat man den Mustang gesehen gerade. Cool.
In third person, you can perfectly emphasize just how insane Omni movement is, dude. Just how insane it is. Absolutely mental. Wow. Damn 7, baby. I'm not sure what the official name is of Damned, but I'm gonna post a little preview of Damned. We gotta get a little bit more money. Oh, actually, there we go. I forgot you can contribute to doors. Look at that, chat. We are in the Dark Ether Church. People will call it the Berry Church, but no, it is just a church. It's just a church. Can't jump on anything in here. Walk up the path, but it's just 5K. $5K. The zombies can just like walk in. As can you. Ooh, I'm gonna hit. That's what we need right here, dude. Oh my god. Get some good salvage from that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I love it. A little inspect in front of the path. Money shot, dude. Absolute money shot. I love seeing Omni movement in third person though. Do a full spin. I love that. And yeah, I'll show you all goblins being papped at once. Yeah, the map is gorgeous. The map is absolutely gorgeous. There's that one. Pop some gumballs, dude. Anywhere but here. There we go. Successful anywhere but here. You have 3 in your pack at a time. I'll wait for. Okay, so I have 1 spot now. Stock option? Yeah, that's gonna come in clutch. It's fine where that box is. I see the light. A 3-shot with a shotgun. Gotta upgrade it. At least we got some cash, though. We're good. I don't think any Easter eggs are alive. The bowling alley, Liberty Lanes, man. Looks crazy, dude. This looks crazy. Got a Mr. Peak sign over there. Got more doors open so everyone can explore a little bit more. The box seems to be in here, which is a perfect spot for it. There we go. Oh, we got a green rarity Tanto. Yeah, of course, you know, like Taco said, everyone can have an opinion on what they think, right? Just be respectful. If you want to be critical, you just do it in a humble way, in a nice way. There's obviously hardworking men and women that work on these projects, man. No need to be hostile about a game, you know what I mean? Well, that's the internet. For the internet, it's always crazy, so the internet can be crazy. Let's see what else we can explore here. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid map. It's about like medium-sized-ish. It's gonna really complement Terminus, which is a massive map, right? And there's a main Easter egg on this map. Probably not doable right now, but hit the box one more time and then we'll do some more exploring. See, if we can get a jet gun, chat, I will lose my mind. See that RNG for our little jet gun. Oh, we got a Jackal PDW. And obviously, weapon builds will be available at launch. How's game on? Everything good? Stock. Up in my weapons rarity a little bit. Get my shotgun path at some point. Go to the bank. I will say, I could pay half. Okay. That's cool. You can just commit some of the money there. Is the Black Ops 3 HUD only changeable in the lobby? Yeah, that might be before the match starts. I think so. I think multiplayer you can do in-game. I don't think you can do zombies in-game. I'm not sure. Probably be under interface, right? Wouldn't it? Yeah, I assume that's at the menu. Or they took it out. I know I saw it on multiplayer yesterday. Didn't see the zombie. Maybe the zombie ones aren't available on this build. I'm not sure. We're going into the bank. We're going into the bank. The prison map they showed before looks different than this. Yeah, no, I mean it is a night and day difference. No pun intended. A night and day difference. No pun intended. Seems to be an interactable vault. I mean, it's a bank, so why wouldn't there be a vault, right? Imagine if the bank system comes back from the Victus maps back in the day. Find a little combination somewhere. Can we solve an Easter egg at KEiNE next? That's the question.
Es ist echt Wahnsinn, was die Leute da draus machen. Also, die Devs draus machen aus dem Modus. Das ist krass, ehrlich. Ich finde es so gut.
There is a perk in here. We got Juggernaut. I'm gonna have to save up for that next, honestly.
Er ist ein OG-Spieler, weil wenn du zu einem Automaten kommst, das erste, was du machst, ist Prone hinlegen.
Bro, get the Juggernaut. Yeah, I know. So I just keep spinning the box. I should get Juggernaut to keep spinning the box. A whole bunch. Box is still on this way.
Die Map, Alter, ich liebe es wirklich. Ich kann verstehen, dass zum Beispiel der Mario vorhin gemeint hat, guten Abend, dass er lieber so die dunklen mag und alles. Aber ich lieb's, wenn ich einen Kontrast habe, ja, wenn ich die Wahl habe zwischen, wie jetzt in dem Fall für mich perfekt, eine düstere Map, ja, wie Terminus und dann eine am Tag. Ich finde es schön, wenn du einfach dann mal sagen kannst, hey, jetzt möchtest du ein bisschen was Fröhlicheres in Anführungszeichen, dann spielst du die Map. Dann ist die auch noch so schön aufgebaut, weil das wünsche ich mir schon so lange, da habe ich mit Matthias früher, ich weiß gar nicht wie oft drüber geredet, wo wir uns gewünscht haben, so, yo, eine Zombie-Map in der Stadt. Und dann kam damals mit Black Ops 2 Transit und du so, oh mein Gott, oh mein Gott. Eine Kleinstadt auf Wish bestellt, aber es war schon mal ein Anfang. Aber das hier, der Hammer, wirklich. Ich finde es bloß so krass, wenn du mal überlegst, dass die Map als die kleine bezeichnet wird und früher war das, mein Gott, früher wäre das die größte Map überhaupt. Ich meine, die ist auch jetzt riesig. Vor allem, wenn du da das Underground-System hast, wenn du da die Dächer hast, wo du drauf kannst. Alter, das ist insane. Wirklich, es ist insane.
Yeah, we'll definitely gotta get a bunch more money, man. Start charging up our field upgrade too. Yeah, it's just everything's so smooth, man. This game everybody's been waiting for. Like Cold War was in a really good spot, zombies-wise, man. So this is already a huge step up. Which is crazy to say, but that's what happens when you have a longer development cycle.
Das ist ehrlich, das ist allein beim Zuschauen, ich will spielen. Ich hab schon so Bock drauf. Wenn ihr da draußen auch Bock habt, dann lasst auf jeden Fall unbedingt eine Bewertung für das Video da. Schreibt's in die Kommentare, seid ihr hyped? Und natürlich, wenn du nicht hast, abonnieren und das Glöckchen aktivieren. Da bekommst du immer mit, wenn wir live gehen. Oder ein Video rausfetzen. Ich werde auf jeden Fall neben diesem Gameplay auch noch ein bisschen extra hochladen. Ich werde eventuell auch einen Supercut machen, wo ich, keine Ahnung, 1, 2, 3 Stunden vielleicht sogar zusammenschneide von all den Creatoren und hochlade. Wenn wir natürlich irgendwelche Secrets und so finden, da machen wir ein Video drüber. Und wenn es natürlich dann Gameplay ohne Hintergrundgeräusche gibt, dann lade ich auch noch was ohne den hier Gelaber und ohne mein Gelaber hoch, ja, dass ihr das wirklich für euch komplett genießen könnt. Auf dem Channel könnt ihr literally alles erwarten, was Black Ops 6 Zombies anbelangt, ja. Wer jetzt Angst hat und sich denkt, oh, aber wegen der Zensur von Modern Warfare, wie will's hier, etc., keine Sorge, warte einfach, denn ich habe ein Video dann für dich parat, und in dem zeige ich dir selbst, wenn der schlechte Fall eintreffen wird, was er nicht wird, weil sowas wird hier nicht manifestiert, dann habe ich eine, sage ich mal, Ausweichmethode, wie ihr trotzdem Ankan zocken könnt. Also egal, weswegen du hier bist, abonnieren. Vielleicht ein bisschen noch so rechts.
Imagine we get the jet gun. I know it's in there. We saw it in there. Oh my God!
Oh, da war sie gerade. Was ich mir wünschen würde, dass wenn du bei der Kiste bist, du, keine Ahnung, Kreis gedrückt hältst und dann schmeißt die Waffe automatisch am Boden, du behältst aber deine. Das fände ich cool. Weil du kannst ja zum Beispiel hinkneifen oder sowas oder ich glaube Kreis gedrückt halten, dann kannst der Teammate aufnehmen, aber dass du wirklich die am Boden hinwirfst, das fände ich cool.
I'm seeing that jet gun and I want it. I want it, dude.
Wir schauen uns auf jeden Fall dann auch noch Jetgun-Gameplay an. Ich habe schon von einem gelesen, welcher Creator die angeblich bekommen hat. Das schauen wir dann auch gleich.
Changing mags. Good little spin there. Crafting table. Buy a plate if we want there.
Haben wir auch noch mal Süppchen geholt.
I love that. Just seamlessly go in there. What is he, baby abominations again? Yeah, they were in Cold War. The Cold War ones, right? Pop some stock option. Fool. Yeah, we have to save it for pack though. We can get burning our money on the box. You burning our money on the box or save it for pack. Those are our choices. We also gotta buy some armor too, man.
I wanna push myself.
I think somebody just got the jet gun. Everyone's cheering in the venue. Somebody might have got it. I'm not sure who. I'm going to an arsenal machine when I can to get my shotgun rarity upgraded. All right. We're getting higher rarity weapons as the rounds go on, so that is certainly helping. Very good, very good. Woo! Yeah.
Ich liebe dieses Layout. Ehrlich, das Layout ist perfekt. Es fühlt sich an wie eine Kleinstadt. Ja, ist aber ein geiles Map-Design, weil es ist ja nicht jede Stadt so gut designt, dass du ein Videospiel draus machen kannst. Ne? Das muss man oft sagen. Aber hier, es fühlt sich einfach, wie soll ich sagen, organisch an. Und dynamisch, ja, beides. Und ich finde es auch cool, was sie für neue Zeichen gemacht haben, wie wenn ihr zum Beispiel die Waffe anschaut, ja. Das kennen wir ja, aber jetzt hier auch die Semtex. Finde ich cool gemacht.
Try this trap out a little bit. What's going on with this trap? Yeah, Liberty Falls seems to have really unique traps, and I'm loving that.
Ah, es ist wirklich top. Also, Hammer. Hammer. Aber sind es dann allgemein so Traps, die da fest sind, oder konnte der die platzieren? Noch mal schauen. Ah ne, die sind wirklich hier verlegt mit den Kabeln. Okay, cool. Cool.
Wow, dude.
Yup.
I think you could trade weapons with people if you want.
That's fucking dope.
When you spin. Couple points there, or bonus points. Let's try the RC and zombies. Yeah, we like it. Oh, that's a mean one. That's a mean one. Launcher, not bad. Oh, it just blew up right in front of me. All right, we'll take it. Armored zombies are in the mix now. Yeah, we gotta save for Pack-a-Punch, dude. Arsenal machine we go. Oh, is my stream lagging? My stream looks good. Or do a little refresh. I'm all green on my end. Thanks for letting me know, though. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, we're going straight to blue rarity. We save up more salvage for the new. I want to do the Shadow Rift. I'm trying the new Shadow Rift. Let's try Pap, a weapon that isn't the Mastercraft, though, so you can see the actual camo on it. I'm not sure all the Pap camos look like. Personal best.
Semtex sieht auch cool aus. Hat fast was vom Rampage Inducer.
I wonder if we can find any more sticky notes or combinations or something. That'd be great. That'd be great. Probably save up for Pap now. Probably hit the box one more time and save for Pap. I say one more time, but you know how that goes. Just one more, we're gonna spin it again. We want that jet gun, baby! We want that jet gun. I'm sure somebody's got it by now, but I wonder what the RNG is.
Metti, hallo.
What is the RNG of that jet gun? Oh, we need some more gobbles. We need some more gobbles. Oh, there's an abomination. That's not good. That's not good. This will be good. I'll reload, a little reload. Probably use the dark flare on this abomination. Got a couple spins in us. Oh, here he comes. I'm so used to the big one from MW. I'm so used to that big one. All right. I'm doing some damage on him. Doing some damage.
Ah, das ist die neue Wunderwaffe, okay. Das neue Field Upgrade.
Knock this abomination out. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh. Got some good points from that. That's the abomination that's outside. The new abomination outside. This thing is gonna get pack-a-punch. It's gonna be viable. Not getting the best box luck, but it's all right. The joy of spinning here. Oh, this little launcher. I'm trying all new weapons today, man. Oh, that's a nice feeling launcher, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, ist er schon wieder weg.
Come on, baby. Someone to check him, but isn't using it. Not in my game, right? Somebody else is. All right. We'll max this box out, then we'll work on pack-a-punch because we're gonna end up getting killed. At least we have Jug, though. At least we have Jug. Oh, I see it. I'm so close. I see it. There are 3-play vests. Yeah, you can buy them on the wall. It's like a purple wall buy, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got a purple rarity weapon, so we'll rock this for now. Melee Macchiato. That's our next purchase, actually. Then pack-a-punch. Trying out as much new content as we can in the limited time that we're given today. Engine mag. Trying to like squat up with Lego and Dante. That'd be so funny if we can do that, because we can see like everybody at this event and like our recent players. Do some little Easter egg hunting later. Was that a monkey bomb? Sorry, I just saw a monkey somewhere. It's just a concussion. There we go. That box is still there. All right, last hit. This should be maxed out. This thing should be maxed out.
Ich verbrenne mir immer so die Fresse, ne?
The Jackal? All right. Let's have enough to pap. Let's go, Lucas. Get
Macht auf jeden Fall gut Damage, ne, mit Lila.
See what that pap camo looks like. There we go. A little bit of money off. Zombies is slippery smooth, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Aber
and here we go.
Fällt euch auf, dass die alle so wenig Perks die ganze Zeit haben?
Oh man, this is just tier 1. Obviously different pap camos from Terminus, right? They revealed those a few weeks ago. Oh, what is this camo? I love that. We gotta get what I think is it 3,000? 3,000 for the new perk. Almost tried the new perk out too.
Extra windows closed.
Wow.
Das Pack-a-Punch-Camo sieht auf jeden Fall cool aus. Das gefällt mir schon mal. Ich hoffe, dass sie dann wirklich pro Karte so ein richtig, ich sag mal, einzigartiges machen. Oder zumindest die letzte Stufe. Die Dreier zum Beispiel.
That's what we needed. They can't really get stuck in corners that easily. Obviously on high rounds it's gonna get crazy, but oh wow. Oh wow.
Das sieht schon cool aus, ne? Das ist aber gleich tot.
Oh, he's on me. That guy got me. That guy got me. Oh, we don't have a free self either. That guy.
Aber da hat er sich jetzt auch doof angestellt, ne?
Let's see. Oh, green should be good. Green should be good. Green should be good. I got clustered with that mangler. Could be a res opportunity here. Oh, you could shoot while down too. Hell yeah. Just shoot while down.
Hä?
Hopefully we can get a res here.
Ist seit World War so, Bro.
I'm out of ammo. It gives you a little bit of ammo. Oh, and a grenade you can throw? See if you can clutch this. See if you can clutch this. Come on. Clutch a little res. I didn't have a plate on me. It was tough. Oh, it's just too many zombies. Yeah, we're dead. Too many zombies. I wonder how the, yeah, see what, if we respawn.
Jetzt ein Haar mitgegessen von meiner Mizi.
We just back a punch. That's so unfortunate. We just back a punch. Oh, is that another? That's Pap Tier 2. Pap Tier 2 is a blue camo. I like that. Tells you you're eliminated when you die. I played that way too rough in the graveyard. It's like the old zombies with the shoot. Wait, this is like old zombies with the shooting wall down. You know, Terminus will not be playable today. It's Liberty Falls. Liberty Falls. Main costume just story Easter eggs disabled. That's good. That's good. Pretty long round. I wonder what we spawn in with. I'm not sure what the rules are in this zombies. Oh, this little plate. Round's over, though, thankfully. Somebody's down. They pretty much clutched up the rest of it, though. But yeah, nobody had a monkey or anything to throw. That mangler should be dead, man. I got caught off guard with no plate. Still? Is that maybe a different mangler? No way. Big member, I think you, DevCon. You know about having clans. Yeah, you can put a clan tag on in this game. I'm not sure about, like, you know, a group system or the social thing. That I don't know about. So we spawn in with. Let's see what we spawn in with. Hey, that was actually a strat, dude. I got 16,000 now. I got 16,000.
Ja gut, es war schon immer eine...
Bro just gave that.
Das eine andere genommen.
Do I still have it? Wait. Or is it... Oh, I grabbed the RC on accident. Hold on. Damn it. I just lost the freaking... Oh, what does it count as? It's a support, right? I dropped it on accident. Then next mainly receiver will shoot him. We gotta get some plates. I didn't mean to drop it. Let's talk about the shotgun. We lost the... We gotta upgrade the rarity on it as well. Oh, this cap camera looks good, dude. Even on the Mastercraft. Let's try some melee macchiato, dude. We got some good money from that. Oh, it's a lot faster with fists. Look at that. And then with your weapon out, you get the thunder fist. Oh, I just got myself killed. Wow. You get some thunder fist action. Good clutch perk to have. Try the new ammo mod out. I'm already blue rarity. We're good. I have 10K. Let's go get some more perks. Perks and hit the box. Wow. Yeah, I love the map's layout, man. The box seems to be... I don't see the light. Do I not see the light? It's probably... Oh, I see it. Hard to make out from the sun and the glare there. Wow. Oh. Shields up. We'll take it. We will take it. Grab some jug on the way out. Let's pop this as well. Pop some shields up. I had that mystery box again. Yeah, wall buys rarity seem to get higher and higher as the time goes on as well. Round 19. I mean, we're on a pretty high round. Hopefully that means better RNG from this box. Gotta get more perks as well. I see that junk gun and I want it, dude. Still getting blue rarity weapons. Yeah, Brutus voice lines are awesome. They're a lot of fun, dude. I absolutely love them. Get a wonder weapon out of here, man. I see it. Still getting green rarity. We need that wonder weapon. I wish that wonder weapon Gobblegum was in your wonder buy. Be a guarantee to get that ray gun or something. Now next mangler we see we got. Oh, look at that. It's ammo mod. Hold on. Shadow Rifts. I cannot believe that. Two little portals here. Oh. Get that box up again. We're still trying. We're not giving up. We're still getting blue rarity for the most part. Take an RC out and see if we're okay. There we go. That hurts you though if you do it. You gotta also get some more armor. Got some more salvage. Got slowed down there for a second. Got tweeted. Oh wait, did they? Wait. Huh? What did they tweet out? That's insane. No way. Oh, purple rarity. We love to see it. C9. Gotta be worth back punching in a second. Wow. You got a lot of money from all this stuff. Oh, the triple. Did they actually? Oh my god. No way.
So, dann schauen wir mal, was jetzt hier im offiziellen... Der ist das nervig. Was ist denn heute mit der App los? Schau mal das an.
What's up?
Alter. Was ist denn da heute los? Ich check's nicht. Also wirklich. Hä?
My girlfriend one day and we've been having a great time running into other creators.
Alter, ich schwitz wie eine Sau. Ich schwitz wie eine Sau, wirklich.
Decent. All right, folks. Well, we want to thank everyone at home who watched today, partaked, enjoyed what we put out here, and that is going to do it for us here at Call of Duty Next. What a joy it has been to be a part of this. But be sure, though, to hang around because coming up immediately after this, we have our 5th annual Cold Bowl right here, and it's going to be so freaking dope. We got Cassie, everyone standing by for. We got Ghost Reflections, as well as Katie Bedford, going to be bringing you all the action. Make sure you check out, though, some of the top plays of the day brought to you by AMD, and we'll see you next time. Woo!
All of us are just super appreciative of all the fans and players.
5 range weapons and 2
one we saw Swag's team have, so they've got to vacate this low ground, get up over that
duty. Still
amazing.
That's the fan experience a lot.
Which has been just utterly fascinating to see all
alle am Ding da sitzen.
But look, there was a lot of hype about Omni movement today, Sarah. Everyone's talking about it. I made the joke. We've talked about it 1,500 times. We're now making 1,600. But I got to ask, you know, you guys touched on it briefly. Omni movement is coming to mobile.
Was?
Right? That just is...
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Smile mal ihn.
The movement is one of the greatest innovation that Black Ops 6 is bringing to the franchise. So of course we want to have our mobile player experience it as well. You've seen it, Omni Sprint, Omni Dive, Omni Slide, all of it. We're going to have on mobile with the best adaptation on the HUD. It's really important for us to share that awesome feature with, you know, Black Ops 6.
I mean, that just looks so freaky. It's just the fact that you're able to pull this off. And I wonder too, you know, I'm gonna be playing with my thumb sleeve, you know what I mean? Like does it feel as smooth as it looks? Because it looks fantastic.
Of course it feels great. It has a lot of speed, a lot of responsiveness. Overall, the experience is just more fluid. It really brings the action to you. So when you play, it does feel really smooth. But then when you look at the other people playing, it just feels like you are in an action movie.
Yeah.
It really feels awesome.
Get to the chopper. Can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, man. All right. Well, now, obviously, with so much hype around Omni movement, there's also going to be a lot of excitement because we heard a lot of those global systems about loadouts and what could be expecting with that. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. What are going to be the options that players have when it comes to their weapons as we get ready for Warzone Mobile and this new shift?
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited with the release of Black Ops 6 and the start of Season 1. Warzone Mobile will be introducing all 31 ranged weapons. We'll have 2 melee weapons right at the start. We have 5 ranged weapons and 2 melee weapons that players will be able to unlock and earn throughout that first season. So a lot of great weapons coming, a lot of new ways to play the game.
A lot of new attachments and loadouts to try for players, so we're really excited that
Camos?
Yeah, we've got the Warzone specific camos, so we're really excited about that. And then the other thing that we have is all the Modern Warfare 2 and 3 weapons will still be available to players. So if you've earned that stuff, you still got access to it. So it's just going to be a weapon festival.
Yeah, you're just going to have all the toys, everything that you could possibly want here. Well, look, as the life cycle of Warzone Mobile continues to progress, as we've seen here, what are some of the goals that you and the team have, you know, that you want to keep in mind, you want the players to keep in mind from the dev point of view?
Yeah, I mean, like Tom said, right? We want to have people be able to play Call of Duty Warzone everywhere.
Yeah.
So, of course, we want to continue to develop more feature to be much more closer with the PC and console. We want to improve much more the connectivity experience, but we also want to stay true to our mobile players. So we also want to continue improving the existing system.
Mach mal das hier kurz weg. Wie schaut es jetzt aus? Am folgen mir lauter Bots, Mann. €15 willst du mich komplett trollen, Alter? Was? So, jetzt schauen wir mal. Wenn wir da ein paar mehr Codes kriegen, dann gebe ich euch auch einen. Und das irgendwie runterladen? ...30 Eliminierungen. Okay. Ja gut, das ist jetzt... Official Damn 7. Geil. Ja, liebe Leute, an der Stelle würde ich mal behaupten, war es das wieder. Ich mache mich jetzt gleich mal an die Arbeit und werde jetzt gleich mal Sachen zusammenschneiden und hochladen für euch. Schön, dass ihr da wart, war mir und ist mir wie immer eine Ehre. Wir sehen und hören uns morgen. Es wird morgen auf jeden Fall Content kommen. Ich weiß aber nicht, ob ich sonst irgendwas mache, weil morgen ist der Todestag von meinem Dad und da möchte ich so ein bisschen einfach Zeit für mich haben, über Sachen nachdenken etc. Deswegen, ich glaube nicht, dass ich morgen live bin, aber wie gesagt, Content wird kommen. Ich bin da jetzt noch fleißig dran. Und dann sehen wir uns eventuell am Freitag wieder mit einem Livestream. Ich habe mir nämlich überlegt, ob wir da WoW spielen, ja, weil wenn ich WoW spiele, dann werde ich das live tun. Eventuell, und ich sage ganz, ganz viele Anführungszeichen, sogar noch heute. Ja. Liebe Freunde, damit wünsche ich Ihnen noch einen wunderschönen Nachttag. Was, Alter? Wie viele Stechfliegen sind denn hier hinten dran? Verpisst euch. Ich wünsche Ihnen noch einen wunderschönen Nachttag. Was sonst bei euch ist, haut rein, bleibt anständig. Und wir rollen das Outro, das es gar nicht gibt, weil es ein Livestream ist.